Hello! Welcome to the channel. I'm Heretic Dave. This is Death Guard Andy. And today, well, we're back. And we're going to try out the new mission deck. So, yay!
I'm the pretty one.
Okay. Keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, I do.
Chaos Space Marines have got a new attachment. What?
It's hard to go to sleep at night.
Is it?
I have to tell myself, I gently stroke myself going, I'm the pretty one. My partner sits next to me going, you doesn't know me.
Okay. Anyway, less about what you do in your bed.
Oh. You know all about
I don't know anything about what you do in bed.
I've already told you what I do in my bed. Do you want to know what I do in my bed? Okay, Dave, we're good tonight.
No. Anyway, quiet. Yeah, we're going to try out the new mission deck and things. Neither of us have looked at it before today, so this is either going to be amazingly good and professional or a complete balls up. But we'll have fun no matter what. Chaos Space Marines have got a new detachment, but I'm not using that today because we're learning the new deck. And then you've got another detachment to use. Get off me, man. Which one are you using today?
Today I'm going to use the Terminator one I've never used before.
The Terminator one? You changed your mind from what you said like 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, because I came in... What did I say I'm going to do? I said I was going to do the vehicle one, and it turns out that Chaos Knights aren't part of Death Guard, so I can't utilise the Death Guard model that isn't a Death Guard model. What kind of silly sausage said you can use Chaos Knights in a Death Guard army and use it as an allied detachment, but they don't class as Death Guard?
Well, you don't get the attachment rule, but you get the allies. But anyway...
So I took that off.
Yeah, I mean, you've still got a Chaos Knight in your list, but we're filming this before the Codex is released, so...
It's still hitting on 2, still high wounds, still toughness 10. None of that silly stuff they've decided to do for knights.
Well, I'm still going to kill it, it'll be fine. But anyway, yeah, let's see what the armies are and stuff.
And the leggies, and the chesties,
the
and the headsies.
The armies at the end of your shoulders. That doesn't make sense. How do you say it again?
Hey?
Your Andes at the end of your armies.
My Andes at my armies.
Yeah, you're the Andy.
And my fingies.
Right, yes, here we are again. The mission we're doing today, there's no mission rules anymore. It's just, there are things called twists, but they're not recommended for tournament play, so we're not doing that today.
Okay, so when I say twists, does that mean are we missing like a great big white map with 4 different white coloured sections?
No, it's Twister.
Oh, right.
Let's do the twist.
No, Twist is a movie, I saw it.
It's a dance move from the 60s. Anyway, I think it's 60s. Anyway, primary mission, deployment, that's all you need now for tournament games.
They've simplified it.
It's simplified.
It's simplified.
But not simple.
But not simple.
So we're doing the ritual, which is similar to before, except for you don't remove 2 objectives in no man's land anymore. So they stay there, and we can still put other objectives down. So that's
they've
nice.
Simplified the amount of cards, and they've simplified the actual mission.
You say that, but we got a 3rd deck now.
Well,
but we'll get to those in a minute. Anyway, so the ritual. So we can put objectives down in no man's land. Yay, it's an action. And we score primary points for only objectives in no man's land. So, yay. There's 3 there already. There'll be some more later. We've got objectives in the centre of our deployments as well, which aren't really going to be much use, but they're there anyway. We've got Dawn of War, because, well, it's the evening. That makes sense. So one of us is down here, and then one's down there along the long table edges. There's ruins everywhere to ruin your line of sight. They're obscuring.
For the benefit, this is
woods.
Therefore, it is not
obscuring.
It just gives you
cover.
There we go.
He's remembered things.
Yeah, it's not me. It's for the viewers.
Yeah, really. For the individual trees, they're just there to look nice.
I miss when cover was a thing and -2 to movement and death.
Difficult terrain.
Yeah, I miss that.
Because you ignored that.
Oh, it was lovely.
I've also marked out the footprint of the ruins with little walls and things there.
That's pretty.
Because I'm nice like that. See?
Yeah.
So lots of terrain all over the place, either blocking your line of sight or giving cover and things.
No pains though.
The ruins are from
March of War.
It's not Goblin Gaming.
It's not Goblin. Sorry, I didn't look at the ruins. I just heard you say it so many times.
But the sandbags are from
March of War.
There we go.
Yeah, it's the thing.
So yeah, there's links below for things like that, and if you want to buy miniatures and paint set at discount, which of course you do, check out Element Games. There's a link below for that as well.
Element Games.
And you've been buying loads of stuff on that.
I've got so much from them, but guys, if you are buying Death Guard stuff, please
buy it from somewhere else.
Oh no, just stop. Just stop, because I want to buy some, and every time I go to go and get it, it's like backdate 5 days, backdate 10 days, backdate 17 days, backdate stop trying to buy models, Andy.
Oh, Crimea River.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm not allowed to buy models anymore.
All right, Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Also, if you like the content, smash the like button. If you don't, smash dislike, fine by me. Hit subscribe, and if you want to support me further, you can become a YouTube channel member and get early access to videos and other perks and things. Have a look if you're interested. If not, well, don't have a look.
Be sure, Dave was saying about doing a special tier for people like me, because I'm such a regular here. And everyone seems to like me for some reason. By the way, I don't know why, because guys off camera in the real world, no. You'd last 3 minutes with me and go, I'm done.
I've had enough. He's great in small doses.
Yeah.
A bit like heroin. Anyway.
A bit of crack.
I haven't got many crack missiles today, actually.
No, you haven't got crack
in fact, I've got none.
None?
No. I'm not bringing Death Watch.
I haven't got mythic light holders. I've got...
You've got no crack missiles. We've got no crack today.
We've got no crack, but we have got a little bit of...
Blight.
Blight?
Plague.
Plague?
Should I have a look at these armies, Andy? And here we have, around 2,000 points? Bang on 2,000 points, what have we got?
It's like 1990, I think. It's bang on 2,000. Bang on 2,000, because I put an enhancement onto him.
Oh, well done you. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you're using the what detachment for your Death Guard?
Terminator one, so it's like Death Lord's Chosen, I think it is.
That one. Oh, that's the one where you can do mortal wounds on things that are afflicted and
like
stuff.
Tank shock with things that aren't tanks. I mean, they're basically tanks, but
yeah, there's like a tank shock strategy for your Terminators, and the detachment rule is things that are afflicted can maybe take mortal wounds and stuff,
which or something. Yeah,
which is interesting. And of course, you get contagions. You're a Death Guard. You spread contagions, make my toughness go down. And what else are you making go down for me?
Today, I will be making you -1 to hit.
-1 to hit if I'm in contagion range.
If you're in contagion range.
Okay, that sounds smelly.
Yes.
Sounds smelly? It smells disgusting. Okay, cool. So what is in your list then today? It looks fairly similar-ish.
It's similar-ish.
Because you're having a problem buying models at the moment.
Honestly, everyone plays Death Guard now, which is annoying because I played Death Guard when they were bad and I still go top table. I played them when they were good, I got top table. And then suddenly Death Guard got amazing, but no one else played them. And now suddenly they're great, everyone's playing them, which is great. And I love people picking up the Death Guard because it means more people are playing the army and it's a great army. I love that. But it's not
Stop
great
buying
for
the
me.
models.
Yeah, because it's not great for me. But
well,
anyway.
Luckily, this attachment's fine for you because you've always had loads of Terminator
I've always
models.
played many Terminators, which is a thing.
Yeah,
maybe I should have bought more.
Well, anyway, what have you got?
Have I got? Let's start over here. I've got Plague Marines, unit of 5. In each unit, I will have a champion with a Power Fist and a Plasma. I'll have another Marine with a Plasma. I'll have another Marine with a Spear. I'll have another Marine with a Robotic Weapon and another Marine with a Light Launcher. And it's the same for both units.
And what you mean by Robotic Weapon is heavy plague weapon.
So, essentially.
So units of 5 Plague Marines, they can shoot things and afflict them. Lovely, smelly, fantastic. What else you got?
2 units of 10 Poxwalkers. They have got the infiltrate keyword, so probably one, if not both, will be in the middle somewhere doing shenanigans. But we'll see what they do.
Infiltrating. Cool. Okay.
I've got a Tallyman. He's just there, 40 points. So cheap. You just run an army. Can you imagine just running an army of you can only take 3, I suppose, but an army of 3, so 3 of them to get 3 CP a turn.
Well, no, because you can get maximum 1 anyway. But you can have 3 chances of rolling the dice.
3 chances, yeah, 3.
Unless it specifically says for these models only one of them can roll the dice or something.
But
anyway,
he's
a CP farm. He's cheap,
and he sits on objectives and can do things. So I've got him. I've got a unit of 6 Death Shroud, and I've got a model here who is my Lord of Contagion, painted by a chap on Instagram. I will have to comment the link below because he's an awesome guy and he gave me this model. So shout out to you. I can't think of your name.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did not prepare for that at all. Apologies, buddy.
But that's all right because Lord of Contagions are good now. He gets back up again, which is cool, and he gets some lancers and stained hits on the charge or something, which is nice. And what did Death Shroud do now? They give him a feel no pain.
They give him a feel
and they can deep strike closer.
Deep strike within 6, but not now in your opponent's turn.
Only in your own turn.
Yeah, basically.
That's fine. Okay, cool.
I've got a unit of 10 and a unit of 10. In this, both units are actually the same. The only difference being in this unit, I've got 2 Reporto cannons, but I am going to change those over and proxy them as Blight Launchers. So it's essentially the same unit twice. So it's 2 Blight Launchers, 2 Spewers, 4 Combi Bolters, and 2 Fails of Corruption. I've got a lot of virulence in this unit who has got enhancement for 20 points, giving him the 18-inch You Can't Shoot Me aura. Because that's a thing in this detachment as well.
Is it?
Yeah, I didn't know it, so I put it on. 20 points. Can't shoot me unless you're within 18 inches of this unit. Or this model.
Really?
So, yeah.
It's the same enhancement to different detachments.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Okay, all right.
I'll show you.
We'll check that, but okay, cool.
This guy here, this is a War Dog. War Dogs are good until they're not. soon. But for now, sorry Chaos Knight players, but they're great now. It's rare. I normally run 2 of these if I can, but I did take one out for other things. But yeah, 2 of these, Havoc Launcher on top, and then it's got the melee stuff on him.
Yeah, runs around, smashes things, cool.
Yes. Over here, these aren't, they are haulers, but they're not haulers today, because unfortunately, you lovely people out there are stopping me from buying
Boat drones.
Boat drones. I can't get them anywhere, and I've been waiting like a month and a half now, and I still can't get them. So thanks, guys. But as long as you're enjoying them, that's the important thing. The thing is, if I'm not getting them, other people are, and they're enjoying the models and using the models, and that means
that's
people
right.
are having fun.
Wait until they're nerfed, so they'll all be on eBay for half price, and you'll be able to pick them up cheap.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you got free bloat drones, all with the blight launchers,
because they're just brilliant, and I rate them
because they're really good.
Really good.
Yes.
So that's them. So obviously, in the game we know they're about this tool. We will make.
I mean, to be fair, in the game of 40k, height makes bugger all difference anyway. Because anything that's obscuring means you can't shoot over it either.
Anyway,
so
unless you've got a towering model or a Titanic model. Because then you can, if you can see over the top floor...
I think it's just towering. But anyway,
but we haven't got any of that.
It's not going to make any difference today, so that's fine. I'll still kill them. Everything's fine. Lord of Earth, as we all know, can point at things. You get rerolls. It's like his own little open moment bubble thing.
30 inches of him in the shooting phase, and then
you get rerolls.
And then
blight launchers, if they shoot afflicted things, get extra strength and AP. Yep. Bloat drones, if they kill something, they can maybe do other inflictions or mortal wounds or something like that. But yeah, cool.
That's my awesome little bundle of joy that is Nurgle's little minions.
Nice, I've got some of them too.
Yeah.
Right, I've got 2,000 points of Chaos Space Marines. I'm not running the new detachment because, well, I'm busy learning a new deck today. So I'm going with Renegade Raiders. You'll remember this one, Andy. This is one detachment I played against your Death Guard with probably a couple of months ago and absolutely smashed you in like 3 turns. But that was before you had your Codex.
Yes.
So let's see if you're a bit more resilient this time.
I'm not.
You should. Well, you're not, but they might be.
They might be.
So Renegade Raiders, everything's got assault. I can advance and shoot. That's lovely. And if I attack something on an objective, I get an extra AP. In addition, Chaos Space Marines, I get Dark Packs, so I can risk taking mortal wounds, but I can give things lethal and sustained hits whenever I want, which is lovely. So in my list today, what do I have? I have some Nurglings Little Helpers. I've got some Nurglings because they're cool and they can infiltrate and they're cheap. Although they have actually just gone up back to 40 points again.
Quite right.
Well, yeah, 35 points was a bit ridiculously cheap for 12 wounds that can infiltrate or deep strike. Yeah. But anyway, Nurglings, they're cool. I'll have some of them. I've got some Warp Talons.
I assume that the way they're dropping points, they haven't changed the...
No, they're still the same.
They're still the same, they can't do objectives anymore.
No.
Because that was overpowered.
No.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah. But 40 points, they're fine. It just gives me something to infiltrate, basically, to block scout moves or other people's infiltrating. Warp Talons, that they can up and down if they kill something in the fight phase, which is nice, and they're quick and they're, well, fairly killy. 5 Warp Talons, bit of speed. I've got 10 cultists just to give objectives. I've got a Baden. He's, of course, the Warlord. He is a bad man. He is a Baden. He'll basically be going around smashing and murdering things, but he's by himself today. Hasn't got anyone running around with him. He's just going to be a buffing machine. And in this attachment, I can advance and charge with things. So
he's a buffin.
He is a buffin.
He's a buffoon.
He's a buffin, the Death Guard Slayer.
Oh, okay. I like it. Very nice. What else have you got there?
So he's there. He can give rerolls or invulnerable saves or things. He's really cool. He smashes stuff. I've got Demon Prince of Khorne with wings. I've given him an enhancement Dread Reaver. So if he's wholly within 12 inches of your deployment zone, which is basically the middle of the board or further, he gets 4 rerolls to hit and wound.
Beautiful.
It's lovely. So that's fantastic when you've got many attacks at, strength 10 AP, 2 free damage. Nice. Over here, I've got Fabulous Bill, and he's joining 10 Chosen. Have you never heard him being called that before?
Fabulous Bill?
You know I heard that before.
Is that Fabius Bio by chance?
Yeah. Fabulous Bill.
I've never heard that.
Oh my god. Called that for years. I don't think I've used him against you very often.
No, you haven't. That's probably the first time.
Fabius Bar with 10 Chosen. So he increases their strength and toughness, which is very nice. You'll drop their toughness back down again, but boo-hoo. And he also makes me more damage once per turn. He also gets back up again or 2 up, so he's a bit like your old Contagion. And he has a feel no pain, so he's really annoying. Chosen can advance shoot and charge, full back shoot and charge. They do all the lovely things. They've got all the toys, and all of that bundle of joy is in a Rhino. In this Rhino, because I've got 2 Rhinos, I've got 2 units of 5 Legionaries, one of which has a Chaos Lord. I've got the new Chaos Lord model, everybody. I haven't finished painting him, but he looks awesome. He will be painted soon. Each unit of Legionaries is fairly similar. One's got las cannon, one's got an auto cannon. Both got a heavy melee weapon, both got some chain swords. One's got a power fist, one's got an accursed weapon, but fairly similar. He'll be joining the one with the las cannon and the power fist. The Chaos Lord has got an enhancement that gives him and his unit scouts. So he's going to start in the Rhino with his unit, and the other unit's not going to start the game in the Rhino, because I've got a scouting Rhino.
Very nice.
It's very nice. Maybe. I don't know. I'll find out.
Very nice.
But he's cool. He can, once per game, be an absolute smash man. So let's have fun with him. And he's got a hammer, Andy, and a really big gauntlet. So guess what I've called him?
The Gauntlet of Hammer.
Fanor.
Fanor.
He's got a hammer like Thor,
Very good.
and a big gauntlet like Thanos. So he's Lord
good.
Fanor.
I'll come up with a name for mine. You keep going.
Yeah. For a fabulous bill of a Fanor. I've got a unit of 3 bikes with plasmas and power fist to zip around and be bikes. 2 Predator Destructors to shoot stuff. And a Forge Fiend to, well, shoot stuff with a triple plasma. Because that's lovely.
I've got mine.
Yeah?
Okay, so this guy here, he gets a 4 up feel no pain because of them.
Yeah.
So he's really tough now.
Yeah.
He's really tough.
And he gets back up again.
He's very smelly.
Yeah.
And he's very resilient. So I'm going to call him...
Andy.
He's very cunning as well. He's very cunning with his new abilities.
You call him Baldric?
Well, no, he's cunning, and he's a Lord of Contagion, so he's my Lord of Contagion.
Look. No, well, I mean, they are a bit of one at the moment. Nice. Very nice. Lord of Contagion. Okay, cool. Yeah, the Predators have got the autocannons, obviously, and the las cannons on the sponsons, which is nice. Triple plasma on the Forge Fiend. So lots of 3 damage weapons and las cannons, which is nice. And yeah, let's see how it does today, I guess.
Well, very quickly.
Yes.
Valkyrie Wargaming. Instagram. Check him out. Valkyrie Wargaming. Go give him a like. Go give him a love. He's awesome. He paints models up really nicely. Getting back into the hobby. So be sure to give him some support. Please, 40k community, and go and give him a like and follow him on Instagram.
Yes. Lovely. Looks very nice on his rock. Everyone likes tactical rocks. Look, even he's got a tactical rock as well.
Tactical rock for a tactical Lord of Contagion.
Yes. Abaddon hasn't got a tactical rock. He's got a tactical dead dark angel.
Tactical dark.
Right, okay, let's roll a few defends and attacks and things. This is still the same as before. So you roll a dice like that, and I roll a dice like that, and I can choose to defend or attack. We both got infiltrators, so guess what? I'm going to choose a defend and deploy first. I'll go on this side, Andy. Guess what? Why?
Because you get a better camera angle, and because...
Yes, because I'm standing here.
Because you're standing there.
So the Chaos Marines will go this side. Death Guard will go that side. We'll do some deploying and some alternating, and yes...
just to mention, in Deep Strike, I will have a unit of... Yeah, I think I will. I'll have this unit here.
The Death Shroud.
The Death Shroud and this chap here, my Lord of Contagion.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to put the other unit... No.
Well, I'll let you have a think. Mine's easy. Demon Prince starts in Deep Strike and that's it.
They may or may not be. I'll let you know in deployment.
Yeah, we'll find out when we come back after he's deployed. He'll have a think. My Demon Prince is going to start in Deep Strike. One of those units will start in the Rhino so it can scout. They'll all start in that Rhino so they can start in the Rhino. And yeah, things. Alright, we're back after deployment. Before we run through what's deployed where and why, we forgot to mention that the ground floors of all the ruins is line of sight blocking. I think most of the walls actually are anyway, but if there are windows on the ground floor, you can't see through them. So that's that. In terms of what is in reserves and things, and he did decide to put 10 Blight Lords in Deep Strike in the end, along with the Death Shroud and his Lord of Contagion. And I've just got my Demon Prince. They're in Rhinos. So, yes, and Challenger cards, I didn't mention them earlier, but basically, in addition to the secondaries changing a bit, and the mission is changing a little bit, if at the start of any battle round one of us is 6 or more points behind, that person can get a Challenger card. And either get a free stratagem, which can't be made more expensive or anything.
Can you get it in the first turn?
No, because because it's the start of the battle round. At the start of the first battle round will both be 0-0.
No, because the person who goes first could score 8 points.
No, but it's at the start of the battle round you decide if someone's 6 or more points behind.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes.
So it's from turn 2 onwards. Okay.
Yes, right.
Okay.
And they get a free stratagem, which could be something random, and like an easy mission to get a couple of points to try and keep the game a bit more closer, so someone doesn't get stomped as much. But yeah, and you can get a maximum of 12 points from them, in addition to the maximum of 50 for primary, maximum of 40 for secondary, and 10 for battle.
It's not 12 points per card.
No, it's maximum of 12 for the whole game from the Challenger cards.
So even if you
scored 20 points across the game in your challenges, which would be a some achievement, let me tell you, because they're only a couple of points each normally.
Yeah.
You're going to get maximum of 12 there, maximum of 40 there, maximum of 50 there. But the maximum of all of them can be 90, because then you've got 10 for battle, being battle ready.
Okay, so just
to make 100.
Draw your 2 cards, but if you're...
Well, one. Well, you get 2 of these,
yeah,
as always.
If you're 6 or more points behind, you can pick up a third one, which would be from the challenger deck.
Yes, basically.
Okay.
But that's decided at the start of the battle round, not at the start of your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, deployment and things, we'll figure it out, everybody. I've got some bikes over here because, well, there's an objective there and they're quick. I've got a rhino here with fabulous builders chosen in it because there's an objective there. I've got a predator here. I've got a predator here and the forge fiend behind the wall. Why? Because Abaddon's there with some walk talents and cultists, but he likes friends. And then I've got my lord with his 5 legionaries and no rhino, so we can scout in a minute. And I've got the other 5 legionaries in that room behind that wall. There! Demon Prince and Deep Strike, and I put the Nurglings here, one of them's like inside the ruin, essentially just to guarantee my scout move more than anything else, and also just to annoy you infiltrating a little bit. Yeah. Your deployment, Andy, what have you put where and why? You put some Poxwalkers in the middle there. Because I put
some Death Guard on the table, Dave, is what I did.
I'll tell you what, I'll run through it myself.
Yep.
You put some Poxwalkers here.
I'm sat doing important stuff.
Near the central objective. You put some Poxwalkers behind this wall because Poxwalkers behind a wall.
Yep.
You put some Plague Marines behind a wall.
I did.
I mean, you could have put them in there, but it's still on us like blocking.
No, I know, but do you know why I did that?
I've no idea, actually.
Tactics.
Okay, fine. 2 drones and a tally man on your home objective. You've got a drone on your knight on your left flank and your 10 Terminators in that building there, along with 5 more Plague Marines.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, it's beautiful.
It's lovely and disgusting. Shall we roll to see who goes first, sir?
Go on then, my friend. Why not?
All right, well, best of luck. Hope you roll a 3. Because I want to go second, because going second is normally better these days.
Yes.
Anyway, I've got a scout move. I'll do that, and then you'll draw your cards, and we'll see what's what. I'll be back for Death Guard, turn 1. Right, Death Guard turn 1. Tallyman failed to get you a command point, and then you drew Sabotage, and you didn't like that, so you spent a CV and got rid of it.
I did.
You got Skew No Man's Land and Cleanse. Much better, and it's an easy 10 points, really, when you've got 2 units of infiltrating Poxwalkers. So that's 10 points done. Both moved on to objectives. Going to cleanse them both. Done.
5 points, because Cleanse is now worth an extra point. So you actually get 5 points for tactical on Cleanse.
Yeah.
And you've always got 5 points for secure anyway.
Yeah, so that's good. So an easy 10 points. What else have you moved and things? Plague Marines were spread out a bit by the looks of it.
Spread out just to be a bit annoying, so your deep strike's going to be a bit more challenging. The
yeah.
in the middle here is behind the ruins, so Tallyman and the 2 Blood Drones have stayed the same, we haven't moved.
Okay.
So they've moved, so the Plague Marines have both moved. The Terminators did an advance. I got a really nice advance, just 6-inch advance, so I just moved them into a nice position away. Now they can't be targeted out of 18 anyway, so combat's really going to be the best way to deal with these. But I have blocked it so that you can't...
The best way to do with toughness 7 Terminators is in combat. yeah. Hilarious.
But I've positioned them so that if you do decide to get out, you're not going to put them here from that side of the wall. You have to think about the way you do things. I've moved the knight forward, he's moved on, so I've got plenty of OC on this objective. Even when I declare a charge into the Nurglings, I will be on that objective still, so I'm going to have like OC 13
Lots.
or 12 or 11 or something.
Yeah, because he by himself is what, 8?
So 8,
and
9,
then you got
10, 11.
3 or 4 Terminators.
So I've got plenty of OC there, and yeah.
And your drone knock hauler has moved around the flank.
So
you can see the rhino.
I could see him, yes.
Cool.
So I'm going to start with the drone, who's got 6 attacks.
Well, no, it's D6
D6
plus 2.
Yes. So D6 plus 2.
But 5. It was almost 6.
It was almost.
I'm not doing anything. You go for it.
Okay.
So it's the only thing that's shooting it. So you got 4 hits.
Yep.
Well, Lord of Heroes couldn't see anything apart from the Nurglings.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, you can point at the Nurglings and help your Abbott launcher from your thing shooting him or whatever.
That's alright.
And then it's no wounds. Oh no, toughness 9. They're strength 10 now, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it's 2 wounds and it's AP what, 2?
I'm sorry if I can't reroll the wound rolls on this.
No, the reroll wounds is Lord of Virulence's unit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
AP2, I've got cover, so I'm assuming 4 ups. 1 goes through anyway. 3 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
7 damage on a rhino. I could have pot smoke or something, but to be honest, because that was the only thing that could really shoot it apart from your Havoc launcher on that.
Yeah.
Couldn't care less.
I didn't want to bring too much out in turn 1 because you have got a lot.
I've got gun. So yes.
Staying hidden is what you need to do. Poxwalkers at 60 points, getting me 10 points.
Oh,
I don't care if you kill them.
You're going to be in the lead. There's no reason to commit something
bigger. Yeah.
Exactly. Just to get shot back and die.
Exactly.
And then you got your Havoc launcher on your.
I'm not going to bother shooting him. There's no point shooting him. What I will on the other hand, actually, you know what? I will do it. No, it's fine. Just I'm going to.
You might as well shoot the rhino.
Don't care.
Because obviously you don't want to shoot the Nurglings because it might make you charge longer. But you could shoot the rhino.
can't see.
So it's indirect, isn't it? Is that?
Oh yeah,
is that just,
it's indirect.
Is that just D6?
D6.
That's one.
One. Fours.
Oh, you've hit though. Not
Doesn't.
wounded. Okay, cool. Charge phase.
I'll do the, as I mentioned, the...
Carnivore into the Nurglings. What do you need, like a 6 or a 7 or
something?
No.
Okay. Never know.
Well,
Six.
I'm pretty sure I'm more than 6 inches away. Yeah. Either way, a 5.
It's a 6. It's just under a 7, so it's a 6-inch charge. So I will do a reroll.
Yeah, because you can reroll for free. That's his thing. And he's
And
in.
he gets another
Huzzah!
There we go.
Go him. He's going to go and attempt to kill some Nurglings, but you will be hit on freeze because you get -1 hit because Nurglings.
Yep.
So that's nice.
Yeah, just leave them there.
Any other charges? No.
No other charges.
Cool.
So I'll do the.
Right, Knight, you're going with your big attack. So 6 of these, but hit on freeze because Nurglings. That made no difference. But you've hit 4 times, and you're going to win on 2s because, well, they're Nurglings.
Oh no.
Oh, just the 2 wounds. You won't kill the unit.
No, I won't kill the unit. That's okay.
Demon saves! And the D6 plus 2. So first one.
Oh.
Well, one at a time, but never mind. They're both dead.
Okay.
You've killed 2 Nurglings. I'll probably keep the one all the way over here.
That's probably a sensible idea.
Or do I keep the one in combat with you? Just make.
I'd rather you did.
I'll have a think. Yeah, I took the 2 Nurglings closest to you, so I'm keeping the one over here. You've consolidated slightly towards the objective because you couldn't consolidate into engagement range, so that's all that done. You scored your 10 points for Cleanse and Secure No Man's Land. It's 10 points to nil. Well done, Death Guard Andy, sir.
Thank you.
Now we'll start Chaos Space Marines, turn 1. Right, Chaos Space Marines, turn 1. Similar to you, I drew a card. I didn't like it. Assassinate. Yeah. It's terrible turn 1, and against your list, it's bad at the best of times anyway. Because Tallyman sits at the back all by himself, screened out. Yeah. And then you've got Lord of Variance buried in a unit of Blight Lords, and then Lord of Contagion and entire unit of Death Shroud, which aren't even on the board yet.
I told you he's a Lord of Contagion.
He is. Yeah. So I got rid of that. I got Cleanse like you. I'm going to try and uncleanse your cleansed objectives. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm going to try and do, because that's a thing, apparently. Mm-hmm. And Tempting Target, because that's a thing. So you've chosen this objective here. I have to try and take that objective for some points. I mean, it's not easy, but I'm going to give it a go.
When Death Guard do a cleanse, it's more like an uncleanse. So what you're doing now is you're just doing a recleanse.
A recleanse.
So it kind of makes sense thematically.
I'm getting the Sillet Bang out. Yeah. Bang, and the dirt is gone.
If I was playing the other one, I'd be an infected marker, and then you really would have to cleanse them.
Yeah. Yeah, and let's not forget, we need to do rituals and things.
Yes, you failed your battle shock on him, by the way.
I did the one little Nurgle that off. So I'm going to see if I can do some sort of ritualing based on where things are, because I didn't really measure for it. But I've got a rhino here that might be able to. I don't know. I'm going to measure it, and some cultists that might be able to. I don't know. And they're over there, but I don't know. I'll do some measuring in a minute and see what's what. But the plan is cleanse with walk hands and bikes. Try and take that. So what I've done is I've moved the bikes up like that. They're going to do some cleansing because I've got 6 OC with bikes. You've got 3 box walkers. I already see you. No Tank screening out. Legionaries screening out.
No on that one.
Well, no, because they're in. So yeah. Well, it could be an inch away, but that's not going to be 12 from that, is it? Or 12 from that. That's the problem. So the cultists might be able to put one somewhere, but it's probably unlikely. But anyway, we've got plenty of No Man's Land objectives anyway for now. So yes, bikes. Rhino screening out. Nurgle just ran over there, just essentially to screen out your deep strike.
Yeah.
I get asked if you want to overwatch. She said no. Walk hands have gone in the middle to cleanse that one, because again I OC, so that's fine. Tanks and Forge Fiends have manoeuvred. Abaddon's got his reroll hits aura. They're all within 6 of him. That's lovely. I've stuck my home objective, and the cultists have now ran in front of Abaddon, and they're praising him because he's an awesome dude. Basically. Legionaries that are in the Rhino, I thought about putting them in the Rhino, but they're not. They're just spreading out because Deep Strike's a thing. Especially when you got, 17 Terminators in Deep Strike. The Lord and his merry men, though, did get out the Rhino. They haven't moved, they just got out. So if they moved, you could overwatch, you see. Right. So just disembarked. They're standing there, they're maybe going to charge something, and a Rhino's come around the corner, which maybe want to charge something. Dunno, we'll see what happens there, because it's very tempting, you see.
It's a tempting target.
It is. Yeah. But if I don't get it, I'll get a CP at the end of turn. So, big whoop. If your Terminators murder all this, well, you're going to murder all that in your turn anyway, so what difference does it make? Exactly. I'll have this side of the board, you can have this little corner.
Well, for now.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But the very night.
17 Terminators coming. I don't think it's going to last long, but sure.
Yeah, but you're screened out there. You're going to be deep striking in your own deployment zone.
Maybe.
So, that's the thing.
Have you seen about my 6-inch deep strikes?
Well, only near afflicted units, yeah. You're assuming some of them are going to be afflicted in your movement phase.
Hi, Dave.
Yeah, in your movement phase, because that's before Plague Marines can shoot stuff. Anyway,
Not worried about that.
I'll do some measuring and then I'll do some shooting. No, after some measuring, not able to do any rituals this term, but it was more important for me to screen out your deep strike, I think, to be honest. If I didn't have to do cleansing, then I could have done ritualing, but we both had to do cleansing turn one, so nobody's done any rituals yet.
Yeah.
We're just warming up to the gods. That's what we're doing. Forge Fiend is going to kick on the shooting phase, shooting your drone over there, because, well, all you do is drone on about Death Guard. Yep. So let's do a Dark Pact. He's absolutely fine. Good. I'm going to supercharge his plasma. I'm going to do sustained hits, 3D free shots. 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. Lovely. Right, hitting on 3s, 6s will be sustained. And I've got a bad in there, so I can re-roll these. It's lovely. So I've hit more times than I had shots. What's toughness of your drone?
T9, 10. I think it's T9.
I'm pretty sure they're 9. 3s to wound, 6 is a devastating. There's a devastating. And then that's 3 more invulnerable saves.
So I'm saying definitely T9, yeah.
Yeah, because you've got 10 wounds, haven't you? That's the 10.
So 3.
3 invulnerable saves. AP 3,
Three
so even with cover it's 5 ups. So,
okay.
So 3 go through in total, that's 9 damage. You've got a wound left.
I have got a wound, that's right.
Hazardous checks on the ectoplasma. I didn't do any wounds myself this shooting the face with a Forge Fiend. It's a miracle.
Beautiful, Dave.
Cool. Good job. Right, the Rhino split fire always works. Putting the combi weapon into the Terminators because it's anti-infantry devastating wounds, you see. Have it launcher in the combi bolter into your drone. Let's do a Dark Pact with the Rhino. It's absolutely fine. Leadership 6. Cool. Combi weapon then into your Rhinoceros. Not into your Terminators with my Rhino.
Yes.
It's not in contagion range, is it? So it's not -1 to hit. No. Let's go for sustained hit. Could be lethal. Hitting on falls with a combi weapon into the Terminators. And that's lethal, which is annoying because then I can't get devastating wound. But it's a 2-up save. Actually, no, you're on objective. It's AP1. 3-up save. There we go. Right. Cool. Combi just up wound, yeah.
Okay.
Combi bolter into your thing. No lethals, and then T9 6s. No, and then I've got the habit launcher for 4 shots. 3s, 6s are lethal. 1 hit. 5s. No, okay, that's fine. I've got other ways of killing it. It is fine. I've got a las cannon in that
Do you know what?
ruin, I believe.
I bet you would have killed that drone. That drone with that one shot you took a wound off my Terminator. I bet you would have killed my drone.
Well, you would have had a 3-up save. Oh, you rolled a 2. Oh, I would have killed it.
So
oh,
you would have killed it.
Well, whatever. I've got other guns. It's fine. I've got other guns. Guns are lovely. I've got some bolt pistols and plasma pistols and things. I'll put the pistols into your Terminators. I'll shoot the las cannon at your hauler.
Okay.
All right.
Who's this from, sorry? Who's this from?
Legionaries.
Okay.
Right, Dark Pact Legionaries. They've passed. Cool.
I'm gonna... Oh, no, I can't. I missed a chance, sorry. That's okay.
What?
No, it's fine.
I haven't rolled any hit dice yet, and you haven't got any CP anyway.
It's at the start of any phase.
Oh, you haven't got
it's
a CP.
It's at the start of any phase. So, you crack on.
Oh, okay. Let's go for sustained. Right, I'll shoot a las cannon. They're not in contagion range, are they?
Nope.
No. So las cannon will hit your thing on a 4. It misses. Oh, boo. And then I've got some bolt pistols into your Terminators on 3s. And then 5s. 2 at AP1 on your Terminators because I'm an objective.
Cover.
Where's the wounded guy?
Not
in cover.
Not in cover. He's behind the ruin.
Yeah, but he's not in the ruin. I'm in the ruin. I can shoot out of it.
Oh, okay.
So 2 3-ups on him. He takes another wound. Bolt pistols.
Oh no.
And an unsupercharged plasma pistol, which misses. Okay, cool. Because I don't want to supercharge it because I don't want him to die. But okay, you got a thing on a wound. That's annoying, but fine. Okay. Right.
You have to wound 2 of my things down to a wound.
I know, it's nice, isn't it? This Predator is just going to unload everything into those box walkers.
Okay.
Alright?
Yes.
It's a bit overkill, potentially. But
Well,
anyway.
you never know, they're Poxwalkers.
Let's Dark Pact the Predator.
You know what they say about
It's
he
past.
who underestimates the power of the Poxwalker, Dave?
Oh, don't underestimate them, but I've got a lot of guns.
You do have a lot of guns.
I'll go for sustained hits, because you're not very tough.
No.
And you're rapid fire range, so 6 shots with the autocannon, hitting on 3s, re-rolling for a Baden, and 6 is sustained. I'm winning on 2s.
You are.
And you won't get any saves because, well, you know, Poxwalkers. And each of these is 3 damage. So 6 feel no pains. Rerolling many times.
5 up from the
So one of them passed the first one. He's got 2 more to pass, that Poxwalker. No, he's dead. So that's 6 dead already, just with the autocannon. Yeah. Okay, laser cannons. Both hit. Both wound. Let's roll the damages. One's got 4 feel no pains, one's got 5 feel no pains, because they're both +1. So the one with 4 is just only just dead.
Only just.
And the one with 5, yeah, okay, so that's 2 more dead.
Okay.
Havoc launcher. 1 shot, but +2 because blast. Because there was 10, and then I'm on freeze, re-rolling. Thank God for that. That sustains, and then winning on freeze. 2.
2 dice for me, please.
I can roll 2 down.
I've got 2 left, so it's why I'm staying here. Because then if you...
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if you got a save or not. Because they haven't got a save normally, but you're in cover. But I'm AP1, so it's better no save, isn't it?
No save, yeah.
Well, 1 dies, and then I've got the combi weapon, which is 1 shot, which hits. That's a devastating wound. You got to feel no pain. He's dead. I've killed the unit Poxwalkers perfectly efficiently.
Thank you, sir.
Nice. I can cleanse that now quite happily. I've cleansed it physically and secondarily.
There you go.
That's a thing.
Well, that's very good, Dave. I'm very happy for you.
So am I.
You killed some Poxwalkers.
I did. Right. Predator number 2. Let's Dark Pact. He's fine. Yay. Let's go for sustained hits again. Laser cannons. Hauler, which is actually a drone. Everything else, Poxwalkers.
Okay.
I'll start with the laser cannons. That sustains. Win on freeze. 2 invulnerable saves on your hauler. That's not a hauler. It dies.
Do I want to try and roll a 5 up?
Well, then you won't have a CP for other things, will you? Does it blow up? Go on, blow up. Ah, what a shame. Because I know what you're saving the CP for. Right. Auto cannon shots. Freeze. Re-rolling. 6s do the things. Self hit every time because that goes back in. And then 2s. And this is 3 damage again. So many. Feel no pains. 5. 3 times. So 3 of them take the first damage. And 1 of them takes 2 damages. So that's 5 of them gone.
That's fine.
Right. Have a launch a d6 plus 2. All for 8 this time. Okay, right. Yeah. Dice.
Would the Havoc launcher not be d6 plus 1?
No, because it was 10 when I started shooting at you. Right. So all the guns essentially shot at the same time, Andy. I'm just choosing which order I choose. Look, I'm glad I've got the rerolls from a bad man, you know. There, well, sustained. Right, and then freeze. So 4 AP1 because you're on objective, but you're in cover, so it cancels out. So
6 up saves.
No,
just 5 up for the
5 up for the pains, yeah. So 2 more dead. How many have you got left? Oh, you can have some remaining. Okay. 1 combi weapon shot, which misses, but I can reroll. And it's sustained, so I've got 2 hits. Anti-infantry 4 up. 2 devastating wounds, 2 feel no pains. Okay, so you've got 2 Poxwalkers remaining, which was from the 2 last cannon shots, which would have killed them, but they killed your drone instead.
Absolutely.
So that's okay. Which makes sense, because this one perfectly efficiently killed 10, and it fired everything.
Yep.
I needed those extra 2 shots, you see.
Yep.
Okay, that's okay. So you still have a bit of contagion there, but whoop-de-doo, there's not much I can do about that. No. Cleanse, shot all the things. Right, now I've got to figure out what I'm doing over there. Right, charge phase. Rhino into Knight and Terminators. I need a 6. Here we go. That's not a 6. I've got a command point. Just as well, isn't it? Change my dice.
So I get a free reroll with my guy.
Yeah, it's all fine.
Oh,
it doesn't make
dear, that's a bit annoying.
It is a little bit.
Okay. Oh dear. Now
okay.
You've got a thing.
Well, I can still kill your knight.
Well, you can, but then I'm going to kill you.
Well, will you?
Yes, because I'm going to then heroically intervene.
Yes.
Because you can't be. Yeah.
Correct.
Either way, you're going to lose that unit. I'm going to retake that objective. I'm not going to lose it. I think you're sacrificing a unit. But then they're going to die next turn anyway. So do you take some wounds off?
Well, now they're already got the Rhino, they're kind of committed, aren't they?
Hmm.
But the question is, do I charge Terminators as well? Because then you can't heroically intervene and get a longer charge roll. All you'll have then is your piling. Mm-hmm. So only a few of them will be able to fight me. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to charge them both, Andy.
Okay. That's the right thing to do.
Because then you can't get your...
That's the right
thing. And he saves you the CP, which is annoying.
Yeah.
But...
Well, I can spend it on something in a second. When you charge into my Terminators, I've got a CP I'm going to use to just...
Well, show me what that is, because you won't like gotchas. Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to bite the bullet. You've got strats for like fight and death and things. But I'm just going to charge just the Knights. Okay. Okay, because I don't want to fail another charge. Not after what that Rhino's just done. I've made the charge. Huzzah! That's what I would have needed with the Rhino. Never mind. Right, so they're going into your Knight. Alright?
Okay.
Right, I've made the charge. It looks like that. You spent your CP. You're heroically intervening with the Terminators, so you didn't see that come in. You got a 4-inch charge, which isn't massive, but it's enough because I'm literally right there. So let's see where the Terminators end up. Okay, we're starting the fight now. The Lord is going to activate his once per game ability to increase his attack, strength, AP, and damage, all by 1, because he is an absolute hero, is Lord Fanor. Him, the Lascan dude, and the guy with the heavy melee weapon all have to go into the Knight, so they will. The other 3 are going to go into the Terminators, try and kill the guy on wound, maybe another one. Yeah. So let's give it a go. But the plan was, everybody, if you hadn't figured it out yet, Rhino goes in, tank shots, kill that Terminator, maybe another one. Then you've only got 10 OC left. They go in, kill the Knight, out OC, tempting targets, done. And then you probably kill the Rhino back, but who cares? Yeah. It's still, and if you don't kill the Rhino by some miracle, your Terminator's going to tie up. Yeah. So it was a good plan, wasn't it, Andy?
It was a very good plan. In fact, it was actually a very competitive move.
Yeah, I just rolled move. Crap for the charges.
It's not a game-changing turn, but I think it was a very, very big...
It damages my ability on this flank somewhat. Yeah. The other flank, that's mine. You can't do anything about that. Yeah. For now, anyway. Anyway, Dark Pact with my Legionaries. They failed, but it's all right. I've got an icon.
So you can reroll.
I can reroll the Dark Pact. They passed. Excellent. Right. I'll go for sustained hits because I mentioned it to you off camera. I'm spending a 0 CP thing because I'm a Lord on... Where is it? What's it called? Ruinous Raid! Yep. Shooting or fight phase. If I get out of a transport and attack swing on objective roll, I can reroll hits and wounds.
There you go.
So I'm doing that.
Nice one to hit, but rerolling hits and wounds.
Yes, and all the things. And I'm going to sustain hits because I'm rerolling all the wounds anyway. I mean, even if I wasn't doing the CP, Legionaries reroll all wounds on objectives anyway. But it's nice to reroll hits when I'm -1 a hit as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And I'll do it for 0 CP because they're all going to die in a second anyway.
Absolutely.
So I might as well use the Lord's thingy-majiggy. Anyway, let's hit you with my Lord. Sure. Right, Fanor's Gauntlet. Hit him freeze because he's in contagion range. But I've got rerolls because of my free strat. And 6s. More sustain.
Oh no.
Punch.
Oh dear.
He's strength 9, which with the new Chaos Knights would be 4s to win, but it's still 5s to win today, unfortunately. But it's alright, I've got rerolls. So there's
God.
And there's a few already.
Oh no. So this you're probably going to get 2 more on average.
I only need 1 more.
You got 3.
Okay, these are all AP4, Andy.
Yeah.
They're all 3 damage each.
Yeah.
That's 18 damage to your Knight.
Yeah.
Is it dead?
Yeah.
I told you it'd be dead.
If it blows up.
Oh, well, it's dead. Lord Fanor. He's awesome, isn't he?
I'm going to kill him now.
What he's done, he's just done this. And your Knight's just disappeared in front of him.
That's got ash. Yeah.
Alright, don't even need the big axe from Gimli. But I've got the chain swords on the power fist. Let's go with the chain swords. You've got a Garner wound. These you can hit on 4s. Rerolling because of the CP that
I wish you'd rolled like that on your Lord.
Well, I can reroll it. It's fine. Everything's fine though. I can reroll it. I mean, it's not much better, is it? Oh dear.
That's not.
What's happened? What's happened with these dice?
Well, you use all your luck on your. To be fair, you killed a Knight in one go. I'm not going to moan. Like.
I mean, I was always going to do that.
Yeah.
5s. I can reroll. I'm going to change dice in a minute because these are terrible. AP2. An invulnerable save or a dead Terminator? Oh, poo. I'm going to have to do it with a power fist.
No,
I'll change my dice. They're terrible. Power fist. Which is 4s, re-rolling. There we go. And then freeze, re-rolling. 3 invulnerable saves.
Like this? No.
Killed him, put another one down to a wound. See, if the chainsaw did something, I would have killed an extra Terminator there. Oh well, can't have it all, can you? Anyway, you can pile in.
I will.
Alright, Terminators have piled in. I have a feeling I'm going to be discarding this for a CP in a minute. Power fist with all of those. Hits on
twos.
Twos. Very nice. He's missed one. That he's winning on twos because I'm toughness 3. 4.
4.
5 ups.
AP 2. Yep.
He's killed 2 Marines.
Good. Very good.
Okay, you've got a couple of fails of corruption.
Yep, doing them now.
Cool. Freeze. 6 is like lethal. And the strength of a fail these days is 5 still, so it's still freeze to win. So freeze 6 from the fail.
6.
And that's AP 1, right?
It is AP 1.
2. That's been fine. 4 ups, 2 damage, yeah?
Yep.
So you killed the rest of the legionaries and you took 2 wounds off my lord.
And then I have 7. No, sorry, 8. You killed 1, so it's 9 down to 7. So yeah, my God.
You got 7 dudes.
7 dudes, yeah. So
7 times 3, right?
Yeah. Do you want to pick him up? AP 2,
well, I don't know,
2 damage?
you could roll terribly.
Okay.
He's got an invulnerable save, because if he survives, that'll be hilarious and you'll be tied up in combat.
3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, if you roll as badly as my legionaries did.
Oh, I mean, I get lethal hits. 6.
Well, yeah. So if you roll as badly as my legionaries did, just everything's 1s and 2s. It'd be lovely. One more of these Terminators should be dead. I'm not salty. That's a lot of 1s and 2s, Andy. But you've also hit quite a few times. Yeah.
You should be enough to kill him.
What's the strength for the obby weapons? Is it still 6, or has it gone down to 5?
I
have a feeling it went down, didn't it?
I think it did.
Down a strength, but upper damage.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you're still winning on 3s, not 2s with these now. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, 1s and 2s.
No.
Come on.
Yeah, a couple.
So
but
5,
2,
6,
4,
7.
7 at AP 2.
It's alright. You need me to fail 2 of these. Alright? I failed 2 of them, Andy.
Luckily, you've got no CP left, thank goodness.
I know. It's a shame, right?
You're dead.
Oh. I'll get rid of that for a CP. Right. Chaos Space squad 5 secondary. I got rid of... what was the one I got rid of called? Tempting Target. Got rid of that. Got a CP. Death Guard turn 2. You had 1 objective in Amazon. 5 points. None of us have done any rituals yet because, well, we're too busy. There's already 3 objectives. You don't need to put rituals down. You can. It's nice, but you don't have to. You've got Defense Stronghold and Display of Might. So have more units in No Man's Land than me at the end of your turn. And you have a couple, and I've got a few at the moment, but obviously you get to kill them. And Defense Stronghold. Hold your home objective until the end of my turn. So walk through what you've done. Your Poxwalkers passed their battle shot, because, you know, they're very brave little Poxwalkers.
My Blade Marines moved along, and I've got a Blight Launcher guy here, being proxy unfortunately, because I'm not the mixing with a spoon. But Blight Launcher there. The 2 Bloat Drones have moved to the right. Both of them can get lines on the bikes. Now, they can also get line on these guys here. As can the 2 Marines that came from the right-hand flank. Now they can all see into those units there.
Yeah, so if you kill the Warp Talons and the Bites, that gets rid of some of my units in No Man's Land, essentially, for your Display of Might. That's your thinking, basically.
Yes.
And then at the end of your movement, there's a dump of
also
defense there.
sure
But anyway.
Some infantry that can go into this guy.
Shoot the Nurgling, yeah.
My Lord of Virulence will point at him, so I get like reroll hits and wounds and blast and all that kind of stuff into this guy here.
Yeah.
He's afflicted.
Yeah.
They're afflicted as well, so handy. They're not afflicted yet, but they'll hopefully be dead.
They'll hopefully be dead.
I'm hoping to, maybe if I get really, 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 really lucky, actually kill these guys with my Blight Launchers and Plasma. Hopefully kill that unit with this bike, leaving him free to do stuff with. If I can't kill it with these, it all comes down to, can these Marines kill that, or can this kill them?
Yes.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I've got some CPs for rerolls.
You have. You've got some rerolls against the Rhino, and you've got some CPs for other things, so yeah.
It all comes down to, can I kill everything except that Demon Prince? Because that Demon Prince of yours came down, Dave.
Yes, he did.
It's a bit of a nuisance.
Yeah, well, when I realised that you could kill on the bikes and I wouldn't get any primary, I thought, you know what, for a CP I'll just get 5 primary points. If I deny you Display of Might at the same time, fantastic. Also, he can come around the corner and go and murder stuff, and you've got Defense Stronghold. And, you know, you can get to like here-ish, and then maybe charge that, who knows.
Yep. Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'll see what I can do.
I'm going to start shooting, Dave.
Yes.
And I'm going to start by declaring the 2 guys from this unit into them.
Into the Warp Talons. Are you supercharging those plasma guns?
I'm going to supercharge that plasma gun. It's only 1 plasma, so
oh, yes.
Charge him.
We've got to mention, you did your detachment rule thing. You've You rolled some dice for the Rhino, didn't do any mortal wounds. Rolled some dice for the Warp Talons, you killed a Warp Talon.
I did.
Just because he stood there in a puddle of goo or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. But yeah,
So
okay.
I'll start with the plasma. I'll never could get into this guy here.
So it's AP3 down at AP2 because of trees. Yep, okay, cool. Well, one's missed. And you have a plasma gun?
There's only one plasma there.
The other one's a blight launcher, is it? Oh, okay, so D3. So 1, okay. And that misses. Okay. Well, they've done well. I'm glad I didn't bother spending a CP on Armour of Contempt.
Blight launcher from the other squad. But yeah,
No, I've got blast. No, because you killed one of them. That's 2 shots. But one hits and lethal, and the other one hits as well, and also wins. So 2 AP1, right? But cover. So 3 up saves, but these are 2 damage. So you killed 2 more. Okay, so I've got 2 remaining. Okay.
So I haven't killed the unit. However, you have to take battle shot, which would force you to spend a CP on it next turn. / you can't score it now because I have got 2 pox.
We've got the same OC, so yeah.
So even if I can't kill them, you're not going to score the points, which is kind of what I wanted anyway.
Yes.
But I now need to kill the unit to do the other thing. So, blight launcher at the back.
Drone
at the back will go into this unit here.
Okay. I'll have a think. Right, I've had a think, or masturbate, decided not to do anything about it. So one of them shooting in, D6 plus 2 shots.
That's 6.
For 6. Okay, hit on 3s. 6s are lethal. No lethals, but 4 hits. Not bad. You're winning on 2s anyway. Strength 10. 4 up saves, because cover. But these are 3 damage each, which is quite tasty. You have killed all 3 of them now. Good. Let's just spend a command point on a 4 up save. But what's it going to do for me? Because I've got the objective anyway.
Yeah.
So
spending it only command.
Yeah, you can kill them.
Thank you.
That's all right. You're welcome. Right, drone number 2. That one up there. Shooting what's left of the Warp Talons. So D6 plus 2 shots. 7 shots. Very nice. Very nice. Hitting on the 3s. 6s are doing the lethals. No lethals, but you're winning on 2s anyway. So 6. 6.
You probably made the right decision there.
6 4 ups. Yeah, I thought about doing unfailingly obdurate or Armour of Contempt. So AP2 but AP1 because cover, so 4s. Killed 1.
That's annoying.
Didn't even need the CP for Armour of Contempt, only because, well, they're being bastards.
That's very upsetting.
That makes up for the Rhino.
Oh dear. Okay, right, well, shooting.
Yes, you got shooting.
I want to make sure I kill this guy.
Well, do you care about killing it now?
Well,
because you can't get this now even if you kill that and the Rhino.
I do care because I can kill it.
What, by charging with the Poxwalkers? Yeah, alright, Overwatch, dead Poxwalkers. I mean, I'll let you have a think. I'll let you have a mass debate because, you know, I have a CP. Right, Andy's had a mass debate as well now. We're enjoying ourselves this evening. Yeah, you've got 2 spears, blight launcher and some bolters going to the Nurglings just to get rid of them because the board control's a thing. Everything else going into the Rhino.
The problem is, right, it's when you masturbate over there and I masturbate over here and then we have to masturbate together.
It all gets all messy.
It's all very messy, Dave.
We all get worn out and everything. So do you want to start with your spewers?
Yeah, 2d6.
Spew all over me.
For 4.
4 spews. You can reroll wounds because Lord of Virulence. I don't know if you're winning on 2s or 3s though.
Strength 6, I think.
Some toughness 3. I think they're strength 5 because they're not infantry, so you're not getting the anti-infantry. So I'm pretty sure you need to reroll that too. It turns into a 3, so you got 3 wounds. Demon saves. I've got 2 wounds remaining.
Cool. And then
You've got a blight launcher for D3 shots for 1 shot, which will hit on that and it's lethal. That's a dead Nurgling base. Cool. Right,
and then everything else into
the Rhinoceros. I'm not going to do Armour Contempt with the Rhino. I'm keeping my CP for other things.
Blight launcher. So I'm rerolling all hit rolls and rerolls here because of the Lord of Virulence.
Lord of Virulence. D3 blight launchers. 3's rerolling. Okay, and then toughness 8 now, so 5's rerolling because Lord of Virulence.
2 at AP1.
No, extra AP because whatchamacalled it?
Because of my thing.
Yeah, you can't see the whole Rhino, part of it's behind the wall. So I'm absolutely fine.
Okay. That's fine. And then I've got my Lord, who's got a D6 spewer.
Six spews. He's enjoying spewing all over me. He is. So this is strength 5, so you're winning on 5s. So just roll those as well.
Oh yeah.
It's 28. No.
Okay. 4 at AP 2
now? Yes, and that ignores cover.
It does.
So you do 1 damage.
Oh no.
Oh no, you might have to do it in combat.
Combi Volters, of which I have got 1, 2. No,
yeah, because they all shot that way. Just the 1, so 4 shots.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just the 1.
Yeah, because I killed the other chap. You can roll the 1. That's lethal, the 6. And these are strength 5, so 5's re-rolling.
No,
so that's 4 at AP 1, but cover.
Nothing.
So you couple more. So I'm down to 5.
Okay, that makes the charge nice and easy at least.
I mean, I'm not any closer, but sure.
Yeah. On this one, you're definitely going to die.
So what are you doing now?
Charging
the Rhino. Okay. So they're going.
They're in.
It's an ugly 7. All right, I'll let you move them. Right, Andy decided not to charge with the Poxwalkers in the end because if they charge in, they get Overwatch, they die, and then I Insane Brave him and get extra primary. If they stand where they are, you die with some primary.
Yep.
And then you also thought about charging Plague Marines into Demon Prince, but I've got 4 rerolls and you'd end up with lots of dead Plague Marines. So yeah, just running with the Terminators, you've piled in and you're spinning a CP on the tank shocky thing.
Yeah, so every Terminator's in an engagement range,
which is 4.
Which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I can now roll a dice.
You can.
And I think it's a 4 or 5. I'll double check in a second.
You do mortal wounds. That's 2 either way.
2 mortal wounds.
Cool. Try out some new stratagems.
Yeah, I thought, well, I've got CP to spare, why not?
Yeah, I mean, you could have got more into engagement range, but you wanted to consolidate and hide after you've killed the tank, basically.
I'll do me Lord.
Me Lord!
Hitting on 2s.
Oh, not me Lord, your Lord.
No lethals.
No,
strength 8, toughness down to 8.
Well, down to 8 now, yeah, so 4. 3.
There he was for him now, so 3,
it's just range attacks, you get your rerolls.
Yep.
5s. 2 more damage, okay. The rest of them will take at least 1 more wound off of him, Andy.
Do you blow up?
Does it blow up? Go on. Yes! D3. I'm going to kill at least that Terminator on a wound. And I'll put another one down to a wound. There you go, that's what you get. See, the Rhino has vengeance. For Cadia, or something like that.
Oh well.
Right, yeah, killed a Terminator and wounded one with the Rhino explosion. You also killed one of my dudes and wounded one of my dudes as well.
I did.
We also remembered the Blight Launcher's rule when it kills something. You could have afflicted the Demon Prince, but you didn't roll a 5 up. No. So he's fine. So that's that. You haven't got Display of Might, because I've got 2 in Amazon, you've got 2. So you've just discarded it. But you can't get CP for it because Tallyman.
Yeah.
And you've got Defend Stronghold in place, sir.
I know.
Let's see if you can get your 3 points.
Well, you'll stop me because you're you.
Well, I'll see if I can throw the Demon Prince at you, but it's going to be a long charge, I think, to get your hauler / drone. But anyway, it's only 3 points, even if you get it, I'm not too fast. But annoyingly, I will only get 1 primary because Warp Talent has got less OC than 2 Boxwalkers. So I'll get 5, the same as you, and then we'll have Chaos Space Marines turn 2 to see what they can do. Right, Chaos Space Marines turn 2. So yeah, 5 primary points with this one here with the Demon Prince, which puts me up to 10 to Andy's 15. And he hasn't been far enough ahead yet for me to get Challenger cards, which is a shame. Hopefully I'll take the lead and then you can maybe draw one. Who knows? Maybe we play the entire game without staying within 6 points of each other.
When you get 2 players as competitive as me and you, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Passed the battle shock test with the Warp Talon, which was good. He flew over there, he put an objective down.
Yep.
You didn't want to Overwatch.
Nope.
You were quite happy to let me do that for some reason. Abaddon's put on his real hits aura again.
I didn't know you could put an objective down, by the way.
Oh.
Time.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I let you do it.
Okay.
I didn't think you were going to do that with him. I didn't know you were going to
Yeah, well, what else is he going to do by himself?
Well, I thought he was going to run away and, skip and dance. And
Well, he's running away, but he's putting an objective down while he's at it.
Can you imagine a Kill Space Marine with, Warp Talons, tra-la-la-la-la, skipping away?
That's what he's doing.
He's just skipping.
And then he's just throwing objectives down as he's going.
Yeah, it looks like he's skipping.
He's a little flower girl, just throwing rituals. Anyway, so he's flown over there to do that. Chosen got out the Rhino, got a big advance. They ran onto that objective like that and spread out to help screen out and things. Rhino's screening out there, that's fine. Predator, Forge Fiend, another Predator have all spread out a little bit, but all within 6 of Abaddon. He's actually closer than that, but his spikes are too long. But they're all within rear range of Abaddon, so that's lovely. Cultist got an advance roll of a 1. And I CP'd it and got a 1. So they didn't go very far, but I've got a couple on the objective. They got assault weapons. They can kill those poxwalkers, my objective. All right? And either way, it's not yours anyway. The Legionaries that were in here, I moved them out. You overwatched. You killed a couple of them.
I did.
But you were wondering what on earth I was doing.
Like 9 4-ups and the others survived. It's like, okay.
Yeah. But you were wondering what I was doing with them. All I was doing was denying deep strike areas. That's what, because I can't do anything about this, really. So I'll just deny you space of deep striking. And if I kill the guy on a wound with a bolt pistol, it's a bonus.
Yep.
So that's that. Meanwhile, Tyrion Prince has flown over here. He's got like a 3 or 4 inch charge into the Plague Marines or something. Kill them. All the tanks and things shoot drones, kill drones, because I've got no prisoners. I haven't mentioned it yet, but I've got no prisoners. You've got a couple of Poxwalkers and some drones. Let's kill all them and the Plague Marines. I should have been able to max no prisoners quite comfortably. And behind enemy lines is the other one. A Demon Prince.
Yeah.
So I should be scoring points and taking the lead. Huzzah. But I won't be more than 6 away.
No.
So, boo-hoo. And if I manage... Well, I'm not going to manage to stop you from defending your stronghold, unfortunately, so you will get your free for that.
Well, you say that, but I could have got a challenger card otherwise. So...
Oh,
no, because I'm
15.
I'm ahead. So
15... No,
No.
It wouldn't matter either way.
Yeah.
I think I'll be like 1 point in the lead or something. But anyway, so that's that. That's my plan. Kill Poxwalkers, kill some drones. You rapid ingress your Terminators, your big blob, back here to threaten this flank, because if I kill the Plague Marines and the drones, you literally got nothing over here.
Exactly.
So, okay.
Plus 5 inch free movement next turn, you can't target it, can't shoot it, they can come out, shoot some stuff, do some charges, reclaim an objective, deny you some points.
Yeah.
And it stays well away from a bat because I don't want to go near him. I've been trying to stay avoiding him the whole game because he's such a...
I know. I can just stick him behind a wall and go, there you go, you don't want to come anywhere near this because he'll just run out for a CP, can advance and charge and just murder whatever's there.
Yes.
And it's not just advance and charge, it's advance and charge with +1 to charge if he's charging something on an objective.
Yeah, and doesn't get like additional AP or something as well.
On the objective, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's AP4 anyway.
Exactly. That's just, okay, well, I'm just going to stay away from you.
If you put some Terminators in the middle, they die. Never mind all the shots showing into them.
Right now, he just reminds me of an angry homeless hobo who's just sat there, like, eating soup out of a can, going, yeah, I'm going to come out and I'm going to beat you with my stick. And, like, probably hurt someone. And you just think to yourself, I could press charges, but are they going to do anything? No, so there's no point. Let's just let you do your thing, you stinky hobo.
Oh, dear.
Well done, man. You're a stinky hobo today.
Cool. Fine. Okay. So that's my plan. So I'm going to start the shooting with the cultists, shooting some Poxwalkers.
Okay.
Cultists, Dark Pact, and let's shoot some cultists. Dark Pact! They passed! Huzzah! I'm doing well with my Dark Pacts, just not my charges. Let's go with lethals, because most of my guns are strength 3. So let's do that. I'll start with the bolt pistol, though.
Okay.
I'm -1 to hit, so they hit on 5s.
Okay.
But they're within a battle range. The bolt pistol's lethal anyway. It's AP1, but there's cover, so you've held one's dead, right?
Yeah.
And then the other pistols that are worse, there's a couple of lethals there. And
failed.
Okay, cool. Don't need to reroll. I've killed them. Yes. Die. Go cultists. Nice.
No prisoners. You scored some points.
And also holding an objective there, those cultists as well. And do you want to come near that objective? I don't think so. Probably
really.
not.
No.
Right. Forge Fiend's only got one target, and that's that drone up there.
Okay.
So let's Dark Pact and shoot that drone up there.
You can hurt yourself if you want.
I might do.
I think you should.
He got off scot-free last time. I was quite surprised.
I wanted to blow himself.
The other day, I played a game off camera, and he basically, over a couple of turns, he basically killed himself.
I like him to kill himself.
He killed about 10 custodies while doing it, so it was well worth it. He's got a Dark Pact. He's passed.
Oh.
Your stuff is 9, aren't you? So let's go with sustained.
Okay.
3D 3 shots for many shots.
7.
And then
2, 4, and a 3. Sorry, 2, 2, and a 3.
Yes, right, cool. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling, 6s will be sustained. I'm going to supercharge as well, obviously, because you've got an invulnerable save. I don't like invulnerable saves. I can re-roll these ones.
I don't think you should.
Well, I'm going to.
No, you don't.
Because I can, and I've hit even more times than I've had shots.
Oh, no.
So winning on 3s, but 6s go straight through. So that's 6 damage already.
Yeah.
And that's 4 invulnerable saves, all at 3 damage.
Oh dear.
need another Forge Fiend, don't you think?
I think you do.
Yeah, he's very dead.
Yeah.
Cool. Does it go boom boom?
No,
it just blows up. Hazardous. He's still not hurt himself. No. This is amazing.
This is very upsetting for me, Dave.
He can't wait to shoot some Terminators in a minute.
Yes.
Right. Predator. Drone. I don't think this one can actually see because there's a crate in the way. Although we can see plague marines. Oh, no, we can also see those plague marines and things, can't we? Yeah. Anyway, let's shoot this one at that drone there. Let's dart pat that Predator. He's failed. Oh, no! He takes up that wound.
Oh, that's depressing.
Well...
You at least hurt yourself a little bit.
Do you remember that charge I failed with the Rhino?
Yeah, I want to fail that 4-inch charge over there as well. That would be lovely.
No, we don't want that.
I failed it twice if even better.
No. It's in rapid fire by like a millimetre. Sustained hits. Hit on freeze. 6s do the things. And rerolling for the bad man. And strength 9, so force to wound.
Oh, come on.
And drawn objectives. These are AP 2, but there's cover, so AP 1. So 6 4-ups, 3 damage. 3, 6, 9. It's got a wound left. So I've got some las cannons. Don't walk over just yet. You might be picking it up. They both hit. 1 wounds. Invulnerable save. Kaboom boom. Does it go kaboom boom? No. Dead. Well, I think I've maxed no prisoners and got rid of pretty much all your gun. Not bad, was it?
That's a bit of I knew, I said to your comment, I know what's going to happen, and it did happen.
Yeah. Well, you had to bring them out to try and kill the Walktowns and the bikes, didn't you? So,
yes.
Right, so I lined him up so he could shoot those plague marines over there. Because if I get rid of them, that's one less unit for you, as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely. So let's dart pat that Predator. And he's passed. Cool. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's not within 24, although you never know. No, not in rapid fire range. I'll go for sustained hits. 4 autocannon shots, hitting on freeze. Rerolling for the bad man. And winning on freeze. So that is 2 AP 2 because you're infantry, but cover. So 2 4-ups. You're absolutely fine so far. Laser cannons. Rerolling for the bad man. Didn't help. Strength 12. That's an AP 4 las cannon, but you're in cover, so you need a 6. That's a dead plague marine.
I'll take it on this one.
And then I've got a Havoc launcher, which is 3 shots because of blast. Blasters! That's just I can reroll. And then it sustains. 5 to wound though, because toughness 6 plague marines. 1 AP 1 but cover. And a wounded plague marine. Okay, well I was hoping to kill a chunk of them with the autocannon, but never mind. Who well? Can't have it all, can I? Right, let's dart pat these chaps and see if I can... Actually, let's not dart pat them because he might kill himself. Let's just shoot a bolt pistol into those Terminators. It hits. Should have dart pat did look, got 6. Yeah. And it wounds. AP 1 because you're on objective and he's not in cover, that one. The one who's wounded. Oh, yes. He's standing in the open. And he's dead!
Every single save I've been a 2 on him.
I know. That's hilarious. He runs out with a bolt pistol and just goes... When he was running away, he shot him in the back, you see. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Cool. One less Terminator to worry about.
Yeah.
Now, the Demon Prince can see your tanny man with his wing. So let's shoot your tanny man with his wing. Because if I kill him, you can't defend your stronghold.
That's a problem. Okay.
Do I Dark Pact? Do I need...
I think you should.
Yeah. Yes, because you're toughness 6 for you, tanny man, aren't you?
Yes.
Let's Dark Pact. Cool.
Super pass.
Right. Right, yeah, Infernal Cannon. The Dread Reaver enhancement is only in combat I can get 4 rerolls. So I'll hit you on the 2s, although 3s, because contagion range. I'll go for lethals, because you're toughness 6 now with Tanny Mans. So 3s to hit, 6s are lethals. And 5s. Well, it's caught in it. And flat, while you live. 1 AP 2, but cover.
I'm okay.
So you take 2 Damagios.
AP 1, I've got a 3-up save in cover.
AP 2. Oh yeah, sorry, maths. My brain's not working. You live, so you will defend your stronghold. Fine. Well, it's only 3 points.
As my tally man, and I keep my... Well, no, I didn't need that objective to be fair, but... Yes.
Well, you do if you defend stronghold, don't you?
Well, I don't need it for the rest of the game after this, so...
No, well, unless you get extend battle lines.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway, okay. All right, that's not a bad shooting phase. I've killed what I wanted to shoot and kill. Yeah. So now it's the case of charging into the Plague Marines.
You need a 4.
Something like that, yeah. I've made it.
You made it.
Would have liked that with the Rhino earlier. Have I mentioned that a few times? Right, made the charge. I've got no other charges to do because, well, you know, nothing else to charge. They're all dead. Demon Prince gets like a mini tank shot when he goes flying in. It's brilliant. Have some mortal wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mortal wounds. Yeah, a couple of Plague Marines dead, so now he's going to get his big axe and cut that one's head off. He's hitting on freeze because of contagions, but he can reroll all hits and wounds in combat. So this should be fine. Not Dark Pact in because I don't want to risk wounding myself. Not when there's a bunch of Terminators there. That's really good. We'll stop being cocked. There we go, I've hit every time. Strength 10, be toughness 6, which is annoying, isn't it? It's toughness 6. So freeze to wound, but re-rolling. That is 5 at AP 2, because you're not an objective annoyingly. So 5 up, 3 damage each. Yeah, they're all dead. I mean, even without the mortal wounds, I would have killed the entire unit. Right. Cool. Killed Plague Marines. So now the Terminators have got a decision now, haven't they, really? Do they go for Demon Prince, or do they come towards Chozan? Who knows? I don't know. Well, yeah, I chose them. I put them in the Rhino.
I chose them from Cobra Kai.
So 3 for behind enemy lines. Chozan! 3 for behind enemy lines. And 5 for no prisoners. So I'll get 8, and you'll get your 3 for defense stronghold. So both our secondaries. Well, no, yours is 3, mine's 8, yeah. So 5 and 3.
18.
18. At the end of battle round 2. There we go. Maths. Cool. So we're still not seeing any challenger cards. No. What a shame. All right. Well, we'll go into. I'm not going to consolidate. I don't know where to consolidate, is there? No. We'll go into Death Guard turn 3. Right, Death Guard turn 3. You had one primary objective, 5 points on the primaries, which was 23 to my 18. You got engage on all fronts and overwhelming force. Not too bad. There are some things on objectives that you want to kill, and you don't need to even engage on all the fronts now to get the points. It's not a bad card now. Do you want to go through what you've done? Yeah,
I've moved my Tallyman off the objective and into the ruin, into the top corner of that ruin.
He's hiding!
I've moved my...
What a coward.
Lords at Deep Strike, Rapid Ingress last turn, their movement forward. So they're like a 5 or 6 inch charge away from the Marines there.
The Chosen, yeah.
I've moved the Terminators over here, so they can shoot into them still. The Light Lords can then do a nice little 6 inch charge into that tank.
Yep, I did overwatch and killed one of your Terminators.
You did.
You made some saves, well done.
Death Shroud came in here. I've got a guy on the ruin, just in case I don't make the charge.
Oh, on the objective, yeah.
Over here. So I'm going to try with these guys first, because I know they can kill them. Anyway, so yeah, they've ready to
You got a couple of charges towards the tank and the cultists, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Cool, okay.
So, with that said...
And then your other Plague Marines are just, loitering going that ruin?
Yeah, loitering to do a second read next turn and maybe get me 5 points before the end of the game, because I need some primary.
You need some points.
Well, to be fair, both of us are not scoring high on points here. You will next turn.
If I've still got those two, yeah. I'm currently on 3 objectives in No Man's Land.
No, I know. You're doing very well.
I'm doing alright.
Anyway. That's a thing.
Yes, shooting phase.
Tallyman didn't get me a CP this turn because he's failing and scared of the Demon Prince.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a catch up here, I think. A bit of a problem. You're going to fly ahead on secondaries and on primaries this turn. So unfortunately,
I'm the only one who has flying units remaining.
Well, this is true.
So if anyone's going to fly ahead,
you slut.
It's me.
Okay, so this is shooting everything from the bike launchers. Everything from the bike lords with their bike launchers going into this unit of 2 guys here.
Yeah, because Virulent's pointed at the end, isn't he? You just want to shoot them dead, get them done.
2d3 for 2, 3 for 5.
So you can hit on freeze re-rolling. Because Lord of Virulence.
Oh, he points at this unit here, by the way. So blast weapons. I did that wrong. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well, never mind.
Well, you're not shooting anything at the Predator, are you? So what's the point in pointing at it?
Because I am shooting into it.
Well, you just said everything shooting these Marines.
Of course. Yeah. I've got the gun left. You killed it all.
I killed the drones.
They're dead.
Anyway, and then their strength 6 on toughness 3. So yeah. Yeah, because my toughness has gone down, and you get extra strength when you're shooting an afflicted thing. It was 4. Yeah, right. And the AP goes up as well, which is nice. Yeah. AP 2, there's cover.
Killed a guy.
One guy's dead.
And I'll use my spewers.
And yeah.
2, I'll use my lord. 4 twos.
2's re-rolling.
Every single time.
3 AP2, ignoring cover. He's dead. You killed them. Oh, you killed them at last. This little unit that could. The unit that shot a Terminator dead with a bolt pistol.
That's my shooting all done.
Wow, that was. Are you not going to be shooting over here?
No, because you make my charge longer, sir.
How? He's the character. He can't die.
Oh, okay. Then everything from that unit is going to shoot into them.
Right, well, everything they can see. Yes, because some of them are behind the wall.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 combi bolters and a spewer.
Yes.
So I'll do my spewer first, because it ignores cover and what have you. So
yes.
4.
2s. It's extra AP as well, because I'm in contagion range, aren't they? Because contagion range now is, what, 9 inches?
Yes.
So AP2, so 5s, because it ignores cover. So that's killed Chosen.
And then I've got 4,
8, 12 bolters.
8, 12 bolters. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, no.
Hit on 3, 6 is a lethal. No rerolls here. Sunny Jim. Strength for the bolters is 5 on toughness 3 now. It's 3s anyway. So that
6.
5.
6.
AP1 but cover.
5.
So 5 free up. Wound is chosen down to a wound.
Okay, lovely.
Okay, so it's one less for you to have to worry about that.
Yeah, could have been.
Right, starting the shooting charge phase. You're charging the chosen with the Blight Lords. You need a 6. Let's see if you roll a 6. That's a 9. That's not bad. Okay, we'll move those in a memento. What's the next most important charge?
The Death Shroud.
Death Shroud, and they're going what?
They need a 9-inch charge into them and into them.
Cultist and Predator. Cool, in you go. That's an 8. It's not enough. You're CP in that.
I am going to CP that.
Hey, CP. I mean, no matter what that is, they failed. Okay, but they're hiding around a wall. They're safe. That's fine. And they need like a 6 or something, don't they? Into the donk. Oh no!
Oh, that's going to be game over there, mate.
Is it annoying when you fail charges?
Well, it is because that's game over.
Well,
there's nowhere coming back.
Do you remember when the Rhino cost me a secondary and kept you a primary? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
But you're in over there. Yeah, you can probably deny me that.
I don't think it makes a difference. I think that... Well, we'll keep going.
There's still a lot of stuff there.
Well, yes, but you've also got an Abaddon who's going to come out and wipe out most of that unit. Damage free. You can see that unit's now dead.
The Blight Lords should be dead, but then the Death Shroud jump out and then murder me.
I needed to take that tank out, kill that for no prisoners because you're on an objective as well. That also got me behind.
Oh, overwhelm in force. Yeah.
Also got me engaging all fronts for being over there as well. So it's actually...
Well, that unit is wholly in this quarter anyway, so you're already engaging.
Yeah.
But it would have been nice to make the charge.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a big problem. Okay.
Well, let's move them then. Let's move them there 9 inches.
I call it at this point. That's the game over moment, but definitely can't come back. Just saying.
Oh well. While Andy's counting his dice, we will mention he did his what's it called? Death Guard Chosen, whatever it is, detachment rule. Yeah, the one where you do mortal wounds in the command phase.
Death Lord's Chosen.
That one. Was it?
Death Lord's Chosen is the Terminator detachment.
Yeah, well, that one. He did a few more wounds with the imprints, which is nice. But my dudes over there got off scot-free, but then you shot and killed them. Terminators, you've made the charge. Guess what that's for?
I wonder. Armour of Contempt.
Unfailingly obdurate. Or Armour of Contempt, yeah.
Flails.
These are the flails.
On 3, 6 is lethal. That's not very good, Dave. Even on 3s, and I've just failed a half.
Yeah,
more than half.
I only got a couple of lethals as well.
Yeah, I failed exactly half. Okay.
So my chosen a toughness 5 normally, so down to 4 now. Yeah, so 3s. So 5. 5 in total, but these are 3 ups because of Armour of Contempt. Or not Armour of Contempt. It's a fail of corruption.
Yes. Okay, I've got 8 guys.
8 times 3. I'll let you count them. He's rolled the hit rolls. He's done alright this time actually. We got bubotic weaponry.
About that. It's not going to kill enough of you, but it'll be.
You'll kill some.
I'll kill some.
You will kill some. Yes, that's definitely what you will definitely kill some.
Well, I'd like to kill.
I'll get on toughness 4, but you're still winning on 3s.
I won't. 3s. No rerolls.
Nope.
That's a lot of misses. Okay, so we've got 5, 10, 12.
12.
AP2, so 4s.
12. AP2. Yeah. Cool. Now, once per turn, Phobius Bile can do this. Damage 0.
Okay.
Yeah? I'm doing it on the ones that have more AP, you see. Because these are 4-up saves, because Armor Contempt.
God.
There was a wounded guy, he's dead. And then you killed another guy. And then you've wounded a guy.
Yeah.
Ah!
I've got to say it.
Maybe you shouldn't have chose them.
I don't like this detachment at all. The stratagems are not good. The enhancements are okay, but you don't. I think
it's better with small units of Terminators rather than big units.
Potentially, but in general, I just think it's a really bad. I don't like this detachment at all. I like Flyblown. I think Flyblown is absolutely.
It's the more resilient detachment.
Yeah, always -1 to hit with stealth, and on top of that, you can then worsen someone's save. So now you'd have been saving on 5s, not 4s, and I would have given a lot more than.
That's good.
Generally
anyway,
speaking,
can I pick up 2 chosen models?
You can.
Yeah, cool. Thanks.
I concede.
No. No. Right, pile in. Let's start with Fabulous Bill, but let's do a Dark Pact because they're fun. I've passed. You're up for 7, aren't you? So even my extra strength, I'm still going to be winning on 5s, which is annoying. So I'll go for lethals. This is Fabulous Bill. He hits on 2s normally, but 3s because you're really smelly. So he's missed a few times there, but that's lethal. And then 5s. That's 3 at AP2 because you're on objective, and these are 3 damage each. So he kills 2 Terminators. Fabulous Bill! Alright, these are Fabius's extra attacks from his little needles. 3s and then 5s. No, nothing from them. And then the little surgeon dude next to him will miss. Cool, right. And then I've got some chosen. Any of them? None of them are wounded, are they? Let's go with some Power Fists. Which you can hit on 4s. Because you're smelly. Not you personally, Andy, just your army.
Oh, no, both.
Okay. That's lethal. These are wound on 3s. So that is 5 invulnerable saves from Power Fists. So you're absolutely fine. Okay, wow. That's a bit rude. Makes up for failing them against Bill, doesn't it? My twin accursed dudes hitting on 4s. They are lethals. These are 5s, but they're twin lengths. So that's 3 more invulnerable saves, but these are 1 damage. So one's on a wound. And then I've got just 2 more guys left. With normal accursed weapons, which hit on 4s. That's lethal. And then 5s, because you're T7. 2 more. So 3 more invulnerable saves, 1 damage. So I've killed another guy, basically. Okay, well, yeah, okay, alright. Sort of bounced off each other a bit there. Right, Chaos Space Marines turn 3. Max the primary on 15, because I had this one, the middle ones, and then that one. So that's a good start. I got Storm Hostile Objective, didn't like that, because, well, I had most of the objectives. So I've got Display of Might and Defend Stronghold. So what I've done is, Abaddon's staying there on the objective, because Defend Stronghold. He's got lots of OC. I've put a tank next to him with lots of OC. Got my reroll hits bubble going off again. Cultists have advanced. They're standing in your face. So if you want to get to my stronghold, you've got to get through some cultists. Not a difficult task, but they're still in the way. Yeah. I've maneuvered the tanks around so I can shoot Terminators. And Terminators, because all you've got left are Terminators, pretty much. Chosen to fall back, so you can fall back, shoot and charge. Demon Prince is flying around here because it wants to kill Terminators. Rhino's advanced here because it can advance and shoot. And it's something else in No Man's Land for Display of Might. And then, what else do I have? I had a Warp Talon who failed his battle shock, so he's just going to go and try and help kill some Terminators. The lone Batman. So let's start the shooting phase with the Chosen shooting the Terminators. So let's do that. Dark Pact, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it works. Cool. I have just the 2 combi weapons remaining. What are you looking at?
I was measuring if I was in 12, so instead my Contagion Range make him -1 to hit.
Oh. Did you want to do that? I mean, he's got full rerolls there anyway.
No, because I'm not in range.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking,
but you're remembering things. Yeah. Combi weapons into those Terminators will hit on 5s because you're smelly. 6s will explode. So, okay. Anti-infantry 4 up, dev wounds. So I've taken 2 wounds off the Terminator. Alright. And then I've got some bolters. 2, 4, 5, 6 bolt shots, including bolt pistols. 4s, but 6s explode. So I've hit every time again, Andy. This smell doesn't seem to be doing it for you today.
No. I don't like this detachment, Dave.
2 AP1, Andy.
Balls.
And they're not in cover, Andy. So you're fine.
I'm fine.
Okay, and then Fabulous Bill's got like a little needler gun thing, which I can't remember what it does, so I have to check.
Do you know what James...
Right, Fabulous Bill. You would normally hit on 2s, but 3s because you're smelly. And I rolled 2 6s and a 1. So I've hit you 4 times.
Yeah.
It's anti-infantry 2 up his little needle. It's cool. So that's 3 wounds, AP2 because you're on an objective. So 3 4-ups. This is 2 damage a time. So it kills that Terminator and another one.
Yeah.
Go, Fabulous Bill, go.
Yeah.
Right, I'll shoot you with the Imprints. Don't want a dark pack because if I lose some more wounds, I'll do less mortal wounds. So I'll shoot you with that. You hit on 3s. And he'll win on 5s. 1 AP2. There's no cover. You're fine. And the Rhino's going to put everything into you as well. And I will dark pack the Rhino because who cares? It passes. Combi Weapon on 5s. 6s do it now. Combi Bolter. 4s, 6s sustaining. And then 5s. No. Havoc Launcher. D6 plus 1. Ooh. 4s. 6s do that. Oh. That's right, I'll miss with all my bad guns, and the good guns will do much better. That's 1 at AP1 because you're on the objective. Oh, poo. Okay, well, I'll do the rest in combat. I'm fairly confident. Right. Forge Fiend will shoot Blight Lords.
Which ones? These ones?
Yeah, because
you can't. You're 18 inches away.
Is he?
Oh, yeah,
I don't know, actually. I didn't really measure. No, you're right. He's too far away from them because of your enhancement, so we'll shoot those ones instead. Dark Pact. He's passed. He hasn't hurt himself yet. He's doing very well.
Can you just kill yourself, please, Dave?
No.
Please, not you. I mean, you're not.
Oh, right.
That would just be horrible. I wouldn't. That would be horrible to say.
Yeah, that would be an interesting phone call to the police, wouldn't it? I asked him to kill himself on camera, so he did.
And he did. Is that manslaughter, though?
Let's turn on devastating wounds. Why not? 3d3 plus 1 for each of these because blast.
Oh, come on.
This is gonna be painful.
Yeah.
2 more. 3. And then he's not in affliction range, is he? He's miles away. So he's hitting on 3s, re-rolling. 6s will sustain.
Oh, give in. You've hit me more times every single time with that thing.
I know, it's beautiful. That's 1 dead, that's 2 dead. But before that, you got 2, only 2 invulnerable saves. So he just killed 2 in the end. Okay, fine. Hazardous check. He has still not wounded himself. This has got to be a first. Right, Predator, Blight Lords. He's in with an 18. Dark Pact. Oh, now he's going to hurt himself again. For 2 wounds, he keeps hurting himself, this one. Cool. Right, he's in rapid fire range. Let's shoot you. There were sustained hits. Freeze, re-rolling. 6s do the things. And then freeze. And then on an objective and your infantry, so use AP3, but you cover. So either way, it's invulnerable saves. 5 of them, 3 damage each. 1 dead Terminator. Laser cannons, both hit. Laser cannons, both wound. 2 at AP5. Lucky you got invulnerable saves. D6 plus 1. That's another dead Terminator. Combi Weapon, 1 shot. Misses. I can reroll. Misses again. Have a launcher. D6 plus 1. Freeze. Rerolling. Sustaining. And then 5s. Yeah, pretty much everything's 5s doing these things. And at 1, that'll be AP of 2, but 1 because of cover. You're fine. Okay, right. Predator number 2. Rinse and repeat. Hopefully you'll fail some invulnerable saves with this one.
No, I don't want to.
Dark Pact. He passes this one. He enjoys Dark Pacting. Autocannon. Same again. Freeze, re-rolling, 6s exploding.
That's a 2 there. There's a 2 there.
I know, but it's sustained.
Oh, of course.
So I couldn't be
Did you
bothered.
get 6?
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to pick it up. Just put it back again. Freeze. 4 more invulnerable saves or death. Oh, some of them died this time, so that's 2. That unit's going to live though.
It's going to CP.
CP one of them. Okay, I'll still 2 dead. Okay, right. Laser cannons. Both hit. Laser cannons. Both wound. That's strength. No, strength 12. You're toughness 7, aren't you? So I need freeze to wound with laser cannons, actually, don't I? So no, they don't. That's a bit annoying. Havoc launcher. You had at least 5 there a second ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
And rolling. 1 hit. And that's a wound. 3 save. 1 damage. Combi weapon. Am I within 12 inches? I don't know. I'll measure it. That's missed. I can reroll. Missed again. No, wasn't rapid fire range for that missed. Okay, so yeah, didn't actually kill that many then. You made some good invulnerable saves, sir. You've still got a lot of Terminators.
No.
Having a little party.
They'll be dead soon.
They'll be dead now.
Yeah.
That's next turn's problem. Let's do some charges. Should we charge your Demon Prince into some Terminators?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't got any CPs. Oh, thank God for that. Right. Yeah, B's going to stay there. Because then he's wholly within 12 of your deployment zone. The Chosen will go flying back in. Like that. Right, Warp Talon needs a 4 as well. He wants to join in the party. Oh, we got a 4. Yay. Cool. Right. Oh, Demon Prince would have done mortal wounds on the way in. How many wounds has he got? 7. Splat. Only 2. So I didn't even kill a Terminator. Brilliant. So one's on the wound.
Quite a few of them. Yeah.
Right.
You're going to kill the rest now anyway. But...
Well, I hope so. That's all my charges. Because one's wounded, I'll start with... let's start with a Warp Talon. He's not going to Dark Pact, he might kill himself.
Start with a DM Prince.
No, because he's flat 3 damage.
Oh, okay, I see. Right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Warp Talon going in. He's going to hit on 4s because of your smelliness. He's hit twice. Now he's winning on 5 because of your toughness. But his Twin Link doesn't care. 2 AP3, but you got invulnerable saves. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go with the Chosen now then, because it's still a guy on a wound. Start back. They've passed. Right, let's start with the guys who have damage 1 weaponry. Let's start with the Twin Linked Accursed Weapons. 4s. I'll go for sustained hits. That was really cocked. Oh my god, that wasn't very good, was it?
No.
5s, but twin linked. Oh my god. There's 2 invulnerable saves, 1 damage. Yay! Finally killed the one to wound. Right, now I'll hit you with Fabius Bile, now that you've got no one wounded. Freeze! He's missed 3 times as well there. And then 5s. 1 invulnerable save from Fabulous Bill, and then 3 damage. That's another one dead.
Okay.
And then, what else have I got here? Power Fists. 4s. That's really cocked. Oh my god. Oh, flat! Oh my god, it's terrible. If this Terminator survives, strength 9, that's a wound. AP3. You're fine. I've got to get Fabulous Bile's extra attacks from his thing. That sustains. Yay! That's a wound. Yay! 1 invulnerable save. You're fine. Yay! And I've got the little mate next to him who doesn't do much. Yep, there we go. And then I've got
Do you have friends?
one last chosen with an axe. He's hit you once. He wounds. And you take up wound.
Got 2 left.
Okay, 2 remaining. Let's start put the imprints. Oh, we take some wounds. Oh no! Takes a wound. I'll go with sustained hits. Hit on freeze. Re-rolling, because I'm within 12 inches of your deployment zone. He's strength 10, Andy. He's winning on freeze. But I'm within 12 inches of your deployment zone. I can re-roll that. That's 7 invulnerable saves. Many dead Terminators. Cool. Right, maybe we should have started just with him.
Yes.
Right, Death Guard turned. We're on 4. At the end of battle round 3, you were more than 6 points behind.
Yes.
So that means you're a challenger.
Yes.
Whatever that means, because you're on 20. You're on 26 now, but you're on 21, and I was on 37.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you got an extra 5 primary for having that objective over there.
Mm-hmm.
You failed your battle shot with the Blight Lords, which is a bit of a problem because you would have liked them to get behind enemy lines.
Yes.
But yeah, and you had tempting target, but naturally I chose this one over here.
I can't get.
So you had to spend the CP and get rid of that.
Yeah.
You got Storm Hostile though, which is possible. There's an objective there, so maybe try and do that. And the Challenger card gives you some rerolls for 0 CP, or you stand somewhere, do an action away from all your other units, and you get a free victory points. So Mr. Tallyman is going to sit back there and do, what's it called? Establish comms. And just get you 3 points just for standing there.
Just for standing there.
You know what it is? He didn't get you a CP because he's busy establishing some comms.
That must have been.
That's what it is.
Excusable for the rest of the game, but you know.
Well, he's got you one CP all game so far.
Terrified of the Demon Prince, and now he's doing an action. So maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, he's been busy.
Oh, it's some shooting.
Anyway, shootings.
I'm going to shoot these 3 guys. What's
Virulence going to point at?
Virulence is going to point at the tank.
At the tank.
It makes sense.
Because then you've got a blight launcher that you can shoot at the tank.
Yes.
And then you've got some bolters and a spewer, so what's shooting where?
Everything else is going to the... In fact, you know what? I'm going to put...
Do you want to shoot the Death Shroud first and just murder the cultists with the Death Shroud?
I think I probably should.
Because then you could put all of them into the tanks, potentially, then, couldn't you?
I've got 5d6.
Because the spewers are going to do nothing against the tank, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because they're
Don't I
like
get extra AP
real.
if I shoot this first? If I target that, they not get extra AP.
Well, they get extra AP if they shoot something that's afflicted. The tank's probably afflicted anyway, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Death Shroud into them. 5d6.
It's only 5? Oh, yeah, because 2 of them are behind the wall.
17. So, 7.
Like, anti-infantry... Well, cultists toughness 2 now, aren't they? So,
It's 4.
well, they're only strength 3, aren't they?
Strength 3.
So it's freeze to win, no matter what. Freeze. And then these are AP. Do they have an AP, these things, or not?
No AP.
Oh.
That's dreadful.
They probably ignore cover, though, right? Because they're like a spewy weapon. Oh, no, it's just wound
Oh,
rolls,
it's
isn't it?
in it, yeah.
6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 2 cultists remaining. Oh, which side's it? I don't mind if those ones charge that tank, but means you have to make as much shoot those. I suppose you can still run around them anyway. Just multi-charge.
Cool.
But anyway,
everything into those 2.
Everything now. Okay. So the bolt horror. That's lethal, and that wound on toughness 2. You can reroll the 1.
Okay.
Because Lord of Virulence. Oh. 2. 1's dead. Actually, you get extra. Oh, you don't ignore cover, do you?
3.
You can reroll everything.
3. Oh no.
Well, that one's lethal. Then it's 3 wounds. It's dead. Yeah. It's AP 2. Right, cool. You killed the cultists.
Yay! Right, charge phase. I dropped a dice.
You did. And an 8 into the tank.
Charge into there. Need an 8.
Okay. You got a CP.
Can I use my CP? I told you it was going to happen before I did it.
Yeah. They're in!
Oh, wow. My God. What a surprise.
I mean, I will overwatch them, but you can move them in. Or do I overwatch? Let's see where you go. Yes. No, I will overwatch. I thought about Hurricane doing him, but no, Abaddon can sort them out next turn. Overwatch. And then the Blight Lords are going into the other Predator, I'm guessing?
Yeah, we need an 8.
Probably something similar, yeah. Not
no.
that.
But we knew that was going to happen as well, so that's okay.
Alright, well, let's shoot you with your Forge. Shoot you with the Forge Fiend. Let's dart pack the Forge Fiend. He still hasn't hurt himself. This is amazing. It's
He's like been your MVP this game.
He's done pretty well, hasn't he? And then each one's getting blast as well. There we go. I've dropped the dice now. We're all doing it. No, I've picked up another one. 6 is to hit, but re-rolling because of a bad man. I'm going for sustained hits. Obviously, I've missed every shot before the re-rolls, which means I'm going to get like 5 6s now.
Oh, yeah, of course. 6. Oh, no.
No, I've missed every shot.
Good.
And now I'm going to roll triple one on the hazardous check. No, but I have wounded myself 3 times.
Good.
It's about time he's hurt himself, isn't it, to be fair?
Yeah.
There we go.
Right, I'll do a pile in.
You do your pile in. Right, starting with the Lord of Contagion into the Predator. You're going to hit on 2s. 6s are sustained. I thought it was 6 attacks, wasn't it?
5.
Oh, is it 5? Is it the strike?
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then your strength is 9. I'm T9, but plus 1 a wound. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. AP?
2.
Oh. Oh dear.
That's alright.
It's alright. He's got his mates with him. You'll be fine.
So they've got 4 attacks each for Death Round?
Right, many Death Round attacks. Hitting on 2s. 6s will explode. So pick up the 1s and then put things back in for the 6s.
Okay.
Take out all the 1s. Take out all the 1s. Well, the lethal 1's sustained, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
So
right. So they're lethal, and then put 5 misses back in, basically. There we go. And the strength is?
8.
8, toughness 9, but lance, so 4s.
Toughness 8.
Well, it's toughness 10 normally.
Oh.
Yeah.
So 4.
So 4s instead of 5s, yeah. See, if you didn't need the CP for the charge reroll, you could have spent something to reroll and stuff here, couldn't you? Or tank shock or something. Yeah. That's many though. I'll roll these. Is it AP2?
You have successfully done some last time, so this is going to be upsetting. AP2.
AP2, so I'm looking for 5s. I've made some 5s.
You made a lot of 5s.
That one's a bit caught.
It's enough. 2 each.
Yeah, dead tank. Very dead tank, which doesn't blow up in your face. Cool. You've stormed a hostile objective. Right, kill Space Marine's turn 4. 10 on the primary. And I've got Defend Stronghold, so I'm up to 50 now? Something like that. So, yeah, okay. Extend battle lines, sabotage. Pretty good ones at the moment, really, considering what's going on. Demon Prince is flying over there. He's going to sabotage, because he's got nothing else better to do over there now. No? Didn't see that come in?
Wow.
Well, he's doing alright in that little corner. That's his little fun corner. Warp Talent passes battle shot test. So he's flying over and doing another ritual.
Lovely.
Rhino's gone there, because then it's in range of both of his objectives. Chosen advanced over there, because they can advance and charge. Fortune staying still. Predator swiveled a little bit. Abaddon's shuffled right up to the corner. I'm going to shoot stuff, charge stuff, kill stuff, and let's see what happens, basically. Stuff! I'm doing my reroll all hits thing again because that's going to really benefit the Chosen when they go flying as well, which is nice. Let's start with this Predator here and shoot the Terminators there. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's Dark Pact the Predator. It's failed. Oh, my Predator's killing themselves.
That's the first time he's hurt
1.
himself.
No, but the other one hurt himself quite a bit.
No, he does 8 wounds. Yeah, sure.
So he's hurt himself a bit. Right, shoot some Predator auto cannons at you.
Okay.
I'll go for sustained hits. Is he in contagion range? Is he within 9? He must be within 9 of something,
Yeah,
right?
he'd be emerging now. Yeah, so -1.
4s. Re-rolling. And sustain I've hit every time. And then freeze. But you're not on an objective now, so it's just AP2. But you're also not getting cover. So either way, it's some vulnerable saves. 3 of them. That's the 2 Blight Lords dead. Virulence is by himself now. Ready to get shot at by the laser cannons.
Yep.
And they both miss.
Good.
But I've got a bad man.
Yep.
1 hits.
Okay.
You're winning on a 3, not a 2, because you're not toughness 6. Right, Havoc Launcher. 6 shots. Wreaking havoc with the Havoc Launcher. Keep re-rolling. Oh, that every time that. It's beautiful. 5s. And these are AP1.
Wow.
4 AP1.
3s.
You're absolutely fine.
Oh, well.
Combi weapon. Re-rolling. That sustains. Anti-infantry 4 up. It's 1 devastating wound. She's got what, 5 now? Okay, fine.
There's nothing else can shoot him because he's too far away.
He's not leading a unit now. Is it anyone who's leading a unit though, or is it just this model's unit? Because it's not an ability, is it? It's an enhancement. Might have an enhanced rule. Have a little look-see. We'll check it live, everybody.
Well, the bearer is the leading unit, so yeah.
Ow. So I could shoot him with a Forge Fiend.
Yeah.
Or I could shoot the crap out the Death Shroud.
Mm.
I'm going to shoot the crap out the Death Shroud.
Yeah.
Although I've got the Chosen going in, I've got a Baden going in. Do I need to? I'll do it anyway.
What you do, let's see if there's any stratagems I can use here to make myself less die-ish.
Okay, well I'll roll my Dark Pact, because I've got to do that no matter what. And he's past that, so I'll go for sustained hits. I'll roll my number of shots, because that isn't going to make any difference either. So 1, 2, and then each one's got blast. Boom, boom, boom. Is there anything you can do?
It's just such a bad.
You don't like the detachment. Right.
There's nothing to make Terminators a little bit more durable in a Terminator detachment. Nothing
no,
at all.
the -1 to damage is in the old sticky,
there's
sticky
no
objective
-1
one.
to hit. There's no -1 to damage. There's -1 to hit detachment, obviously. But
Fours.
Oh come on, Dave.
Re-rolling and oh my god,
Yeah.
this Forge Fiend is having a fun day today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm obviously supercharging the plasma because I'd be a fool not to. Freeze. We have got a couple of devs straight out the bat there. So 2 invulnerable saves. You fail them both, so that kills one and that kills another one because they got 4 wounds each, haven't they? So I've just killed 2.
We have a CP one.
Okay. Alright, I've killed a dude and put one down to 1 wound.
Okay.
How's this? I'm fine this time.
Of course you are.
Well, he hurt himself last time, alright. But he's doing quite well today. Right, let's charge a Baden into them. He's made it. Huzzah. There we go. Although we had an 8. Hang on. Okay, a Baden's gone like that. Chosen need a 6. That's not a 6. Got a CP. Change the dice.
What's that fucking kind of CP and make us apply 2 to your charge or anything?
I don't think there is. Even if you do, it's an 8.
Yeah.
Right, starting with a Baden. So you've done Fight on Death. I'm assuming if I didn't start with a Baden, you might have done Interrupt or something. But I'm starting with a Baden, so it makes sense. Dark Pact with a Baden. He fails. Oh, for God's sake. Would have been nice to get a 7 or more. Oh, he's hurt himself. What a wally. So he's going to kill himself now. Right, I'll go for sustained hits. He's hitting on 2s. No, 3s, because you're smelly. And re-rolling, because he's in range of himself.
Oh no.
I know, it's crazy,
really?
right? And that's sustained. So
Well,
I've hit every time.
Yeah. T7.
Strength 14. He is an absolute weapon. Oh, look at those devs. Right, 5 invulnerable saves. And you passed all of them.
Every single one.
Okay.
Well,
that kills the injured guy, and that kills another guy.
Okay, so 2 guys, they then fight on death.
On 4s.
But they're not going to fight into a battle yet. Because I have to pick a battle.
Well, let's check and see what it says. Oh dear, everybody. You rolled 2 dice to see if they could fight on death, and they chose not to. Because your plan was to fight on death and kill some Chosen.
Yeah.
But
this detachment is so bad. I've got to tell you, do not play this detachment, people.
well, it doesn't help when you can't roll a 4 out of 2 dice. But you made a lot of invulnerable saves.
Yeah.
So that was you're getting 4-ups in the wrong place, maybe? Don't know. Although, you know, if I killed a load, you would have had maybe some more fighting on death. Anyway, they'll pile in and beat the crap out of your control, mate. They'll pile in and fight some Death Shroud. Right, fabulous. Dark Pact. Words. They've passed. Let's go for sustained. Yes. No. Yes. No. Do I go sustained, Andy? What do you think? Most of the things are winning on 5s. What do you reckon? I'll go with lethal. Although the Power Fists and Twin Curse are rerolling wounds. I'll go sustained. Right, February Spell on freeze. I can reroll because he's near a Baden. And the 6s will explode. That's really cocked. How did that happen?
To 6? No.
No, but I've hit more times than I attacked.
Yeah.
He's winning on 5s. 1. 1 invulnerable save.
3.
3 damage. So one's on a wound.
Oh yeah, 4 wounds each now.
I know they're good, aren't they, with 4 wounds? His extra attacks from Fabulous Bill, they hit. And don't wound. And then his little mate misses, but he can re-roll. Misses. Right, so you got 1 on a wound. So let's start hitting you with my normal cursed weapon guy. I've got 2 of them.
Maybe what I should have done was interrupt for 2 CP.
But
I didn't know I was going to have.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you made a lot, of invulnerable saves as well. On average, there wouldn't have been that many Death Shroud left. 4s re-rolling. 6s are sustaining.
Oh my god, you actually hit less times for once.
I know.
It's like the first time this entire game.
6 but T7, so 5s. 4 invulnerable saves. These are 1 damage. So that's killed the wounded one and put another one down to 3. Okay. So let's go with Power Fists. Or do I? No, let's go with 2 twin cursed weapon dudes. 4s. Re-rolling.
Those rerolls are massive though. That's been a massive problem this game.
That's why Ban's 280 points.
Yeah, that's why he's also... I'm not going to say the word.
He's an absolute beatstick, and he's a very good buffer, but he is actually quite easy to kill. He's just a 9-wound Terminator.
Yeah.
But you can't kill him if he's standing behind a wall.
No.
5s, and then twin linked.
Come on.
I want to press you with my rerolls. There's less rerolls in 10th edition, Andy.
No.
8. 8 invulnerable saves, 1 damage.
There you go.
1, 2, 3... 4 wounds taken off, so that's...
Hit 3.
Yeah, and then... No, he's got 3.
I meant to, yeah.
I know what you're doing. Right, and I've got the 2 power fists, and then that'll be it. So, Lord of Contagion will live. And even if I killed him, he'll live anyway, because he gets back up. Anyway, power fists. 4s. Re-rolling. Sustaining. Needs to be strength 9, so at least I'm actually winning on 3s for a change. That'd be nice. Although I didn't get that many still. 5 invulnerable saves. These are 2 damage each. So I've killed him and took 2 off the Lord of Contagion.
Do I get a 4 from the other because they're dead?
Well, at the time he was still part of the unit, so yeah, you can have his 2 feel no pains. Yeah.
4 from the pains.
Oh, he takes Earth Wound. Well, what a cunt the Lord of Contagion is.
A lot of contagion for sure.
Right, Lord of Contagion, smacking the Chosen, because that's what he can do. That misses, that's lethal. And you get sustained a lance on the charge, don't you? On T4, but 2's to wound. Oh. He's being resilient, but not necessarily killing. Is it 3 damage or 2 damage? It's got to be 3 damage. Is it?
2.
Surely not.
2.
Yeah, 3 damage, killed a Chosen, and there's only 1 bat round left, and all Andy's got left is 2 characters and some Plague Marines. So, yeah, we'll probably work out the points and things.
Chosen, don't take it.
Don't take it.
Play Fly-Blown Host. If you're infantry, take Fly-Blown Host. That -1 to hit stealth the whole game for all infantry.
And the scout. And the scouts.
Yeah,
it's more board control, more resilience.
Anything in Deep Strike, I would have just gone bump straight turn 1 in your face.
It's more pressure, isn't it?
Yeah, because I'm not scared of your guns with a -1 to hit stealth. On top of that, I make your save worse. On top of that, I can move, and I've got good stratagems to make my army better.
And you've still got the can't shoot me enhancement,
yeah,
that's an amazing enhancement.
It's brilliant. I mean, yeah, it really is brilliant. I genuinely think if you're gonna, there's 2 detachments in 40k now where if you're playing Death Guard. And I know the Play Company original one's really good as well. For a lot of people who've been winning tournaments with that, and I rate that as well, depending on your play style and what you're taking. But personally, I stood at, when it first came out, I said 2 detachments are going to be amazing. Fly-Blown Host for infantry, and Mortarian's Anvil, because you can just take like 17 or 18 vehicles, as the Americans call vehicles, if you're playing that. And then, you just flood the board and you can minus charges, you can do extra damage, you can do mortal wounds, and you can have lots of OC.
Go through walls and things,
toughness, and don't save some demons.
And you can just go, those 2 units are afflicted. Boom.
Are affected,
so then you can just deep strike your Death Shroud and you've got 6 inch charge. Boom. Because the way to get around the whole Death Shroud deep strikey 6 inches thing is go, okay, that unit's afflicted, so you can deep strike within just outside of 6 of them. But then if there's another unit that's not afflicted nearby, you've still got to be more than 9 away. But if you can pick 2 units and inflict both of them, you can get a lot closer.
Yeah, I do think
it's nice.
I think your list in its own right would have been good against anything I took. I think against vehicles it would have been solid.
Well, I've got las cannons. I've got lethal hits on tap. Abaddon can smash whatever he wants.
You've got 3 tanks, all with full rerolls to hit and to wound.
Oh, it's filthy, isn't it?
Even against non it's minus 1 to hit with
and then he's got rerolls, and then stuff getting out of a transport gets rerolls. It's good, isn't it? It's not bad.
It's a very, very strong list. It's very, very strong. I don't think there was a list I could have brought today with the models I have, because obviously I can't buy models at the moment, Dave, because,
Oh, well, boo-hoo. Because you're like, oh, can I borrow some Chaos tanks today? And I was like, well, I'm using my Chaos.
Yeah,
sorry.
The truth is, if you hadn't been playing Chaos, if you've been playing your guard,
you could have had a couple of Predators or something.
I was going to borrow your Predators, and I was also going to see if I could borrow
Lamb Raider, Rhinos.
Lamb Raider. I've got Rhinos, but I was going to borrow a Lamb Raider and a couple of your tanks, and I was going to build up my other Plague Burst, and then I'd have had a couple of Plague Bursts, I'd have had 3 drones, I'd have had 2. Are
Hellbrutes still a thing for Death Guard? They are, right?
They are, but they're not that great, Dave.
They're not because they used to have a thing where they got things in contagion range. What's their ability now?
It's not as good. So
because I was going to say you could have maybe borrowed a Hellbrute as well, but if they're not that good anymore.
So Hellbrute now is.
Well, you want a Death Guard Hellbrute, don't you?
I don't know. Hang on, let's go back. Forge.
It's all right. He'll learn to read and use an app one day.
Yeah.
Where's Hellbrute? There it is. Hellbrute.
So his ability now
is.
Add 1 to the wound roll if it's afflicted.
Plus 1 wound if it's afflicted. Yeah, but he's like strength 12 anyway.
If his model is equipped with 2 melee weapons, in addition, it has
2 extra attacks.
2 extra attacks. And to be honest with you, in melee,
I mean, they're pretty good in melee anyway.
He only gets 4 attacks.
Yeah, but if you suddenly up that to 6, that's 6 attacks. That's essentially 6 demolisher cannon shots.
If they made it, if they hit on 2, I think that if they're going to do that, hit on plus 1 to hit. Plus 1 to hit would have been good.
Yeah. But they're fairly cheap though, right? Like 130 points or something?
115 points. I wouldn't.
115? That is cheap.
I wouldn't run them. Because it's the same problem with the flesh mower on the bloat drone. You've got to get it there to be effective.
Yeah, but you can smash a Hellbrute through a wall.
Yes,
have it sitting here. Oh, you come near the middle objective. Boom, smash.
Yeah, but then you're not using that strategy in other places where you might want to be using it. E.g., if you've got squads of 2 haulers in an objective over here and someone brings out a tank, you go, oh, pow.
Yeah.
So, I don't rate them. I think if you're going to take a unit now, I think personally for Death Guard, lots of Terminators, lots and lots of troops, like 5-man units of Marines, 10-man units of Poxwalkers. I really
Poxwalkers are amazing.
There's the Chaos Spawn. I think
they're quite good. Yeah,
because they get the pre-game move and scout, so they can just go straight in the middle for 80 points.
Well, pre-game move is scout.
Sorry, pre-game move and infiltrate.
The Spawn can infiltrate as well, can't they?
Something like that. They had 2 things that made them really good. It might have been the mortal wounds they do actually, because the Spawn do mortal wounds.
But you're trying all the different detachments and things, and you're learning which ones you don't like. But the Challenger cards are good, though, aren't they, Andy? Easy way of getting some points and catching up a bit. I thought that was quite nice.
Yeah.
Although at that point you were sort of too far behind anyway.
6. And then each time a melee attack is allocated to a model in this unit, after the attacking unit is finished making its attacks for 1d6 to a maximum of 6d6 per attacking unit. For each 4+, the attacking unit suffers 1 mortal wound. So basically,
people hit you and take mortal wounds.
Yeah, you can take
not bad.
A few wounds or something.
They could be annoying.
For 80 points for 2 of them.
Well, they're cheap little units just to run around and do secondaries.
Yeah, but they're good in combat as well.
Yeah, they're not bad.
I was mentioning it because I think people should know. Toughness 7, by the way, 8-inch move with a 6-inch scout, 4 wounds each, and then melee, d6 plus 2 attacks, hitting on 4s, strength 5, AP1, damage 2.
Yes, heavy bolter shots. Yeah.
2d6 plus 4.
What they're good though for, Andy, is not killing stuff.
Score points.
It's cheap and they're quick for Death Guard. 8-inch move that can go through a wall with a scout move. It's early board control. That's what they're there for.
Absolutely. You want two units. Just
run forward for area denial or deploy teleport home or cleanse an objective or something.
80 points as well for 2 of them. You can't go wrong. 40 points a model. And they're actually fairly good.
It's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, I just think this. I don't like Death Lord's Chosen. First time running it. Maybe your Death Guard experience and you're going with Andy. You didn't take a very good Death Lord's Chosen list, or maybe you should have changed your Terminator.
You're restricted by what you can buy at the moment.
Unfortunately, that's a big part of it. And I do think that even if you run a list that's specifically tailored for this, so if there was a way of running it where you've got 3 sets of Blight Lords, 5-mans, or 3 sets of 6 Death Shroud all with characters, or lots of Plague Marines, there's probably a better list that you can make to make this detachment work better for you as a player.
I don't think this detachment's been winning tournaments, though, is it? That's the thing. Not that people have been choosing it. Which is funny, really, because it's the chosen detachment.
Well, yes, I think at the moment.
If you want chosen, run Chaos Space Marine chosen, much better.
Or if you want chosen, watch Cobra Kai.
Yeah, and you got to strike fast and strike hard. But anyway, we can't chat all night because you got to get home.
And I've got to go home, and I need the toilet as well. I haven't been to the toilet, and I don't want to use your toilet because I've had poorly tummy syndrome.
It's right, as long as you flush it, it's fine.
No.
There's a brush in there and everything.
No. It's fine. That's what I don't clean my toilets, mate. Well, I do. I shouldn't say that on camera because but I genuinely do.
Anyway, it's a win for the Chaos Space Marines. I don't know what the points are, but what am I on? 25, 30, 38, 43. I'm on about 50 points so far. And then I would have got 6, and then I would have got another 10.
Plus 15.
Plus 15 in
25 plus about probably another 5 or 10. So pretty much.
Right, we just did a very quick math hammer and looked at the cards and things. Basically, Chaos Space means 45 primary. Not bad when you're only scoring one to no man's land. 40 secondary, so I got 95. And then you got 20 primary, 28 secondary, and 5 challenger. So that's interesting. 63 including painting. Not bad for a losing score. But you're not happy with it.
An army that was very good against me, with an army that wasn't very good against you, I'll take it. Like, you know, anything above 50 points when it's like very one.
I mean, the thing is, right, this is a fairly quick detachment. Because everything can advance and shoot, I can advance and charge with things. You're a slow army.
Yeah.
And you're also a tough army.
Yes.
But I can just spam lethal hits.
Well, you say tough. I don't know if Death Guard is tough. I think going with toughness.
Invulnerable saves, toughness 7.
No, I don't think.
My point is, it's a good counter to Death Guard.
It is.
Because I've got lethal hits and I've got speed.
Yes.
Which are the two things Death Guard don't want.
Hey, you said we had heroin and crack, but we didn't have any.
I had speed.
You had speed as well.
Yeah.
I knew you was on something today.
But yeah, I like this list. It's an improvement on the last one with the Land Raider, I think.
It's a very good list.
But yeah,
I would like to play this list again. I want to re-sketch my list a little bit. I want to make it more.
What, you want to play against my chaos list again?
Yeah, but I want to take the list that I want to take next time, because obviously this time I changed it up because I wanted you to have a bit of a different experience, because you've only played against me with Flyblown so far. So I wanted to play this time that wasn't Flyblown.
Oh, and it gives you a chance to try with attachments as well, right?
Absolutely. So, I can now say quite happily, I'm not going to play this detachment ever again until I've seen what someone else has done.
And then copy it, yeah.
No, I've never done that. I would see what someone else has done, then modify that list to how I would like that list to work, and then make it my own. And
then change the detachment back to something you like.
Exactly. Exactly.
But anyway, alright, win for the chaos. Thanks for the game, Andy. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one. There we go. We're rolling.
Do you like Horlicks? Do you like chips? I've got 100 pairs.
I do like chips. Yeah. Anyway, right, cool. Yeah.
The camera's basically
you're the one that's contagious. No, it's not. It's fine because the camera's on that side of the phone. It's fine.
I don't know about that, Dave.
Well, the viewers will find out anyway.
It's half me, half you, and half of everything else.
And half of everything. Yeah. Right. Okay.